Hi, everyone.
So much for that 10-second countdown.
Yep, killed it. Welcome to Overworked Nerds, a show where a bunch of really busy friends get to take a day and play Dungeons & Dragons together. I am Kyle. I'm the DM. Nice to meet you. And yeah, before we jump into this game tonight, let's go ahead and do some announcements. Jimmy, I think you had some.
Yeah. Yeah.
Guys.
Turn work brain off. Turn fun game mode on. All right, here we go. So
on, get it?
On.
I see what you did there.
Yeah. All right. So I just want to remind everybody to get connected and stay connected with us. Follow us on Instagram and Facebook at Overworked Nerds. Don't forget to catch up on all the past episodes on our YouTube channel. We've also got a really active and awesome Discord community. As we mentioned in the Patreon announcement, as was mentioned in our Patreon announcement, but even for non-patrons, we'd love to just have you join the server and come hang out with us. We post memes, food, cat pictures, talk about shows that interest us, just stuff like that. So jump in and join the fun. All the links to our social accounts can be found under the tab on our Twitch profile. So come jump on, connect with us, and we hope to see you on our socials and in our Discord soon.
Cheeseburgers. Great. Do you want to dive even deeper into the world of Overworked Nerds? As deep as you could possibly get. It gets pretty deep in there. Join us on Patreon by becoming a patron with benefits. You get access to exclusive live Q&A sessions, behind-the-scenes content, and even patron-only Discord channels where you can chat with us directly about the show, our journey, and more. Plus, you'll earn an exclusive Discord title to show off your support. So don't wait. Head over to patreon.com/Overworked Nerds to become a part of the supporters. That helps us keep this adventure going.
And
words.
Like, the cut on your shirt is getting, real low.
Dude, it's literally getting deeper. It's getting... I ripped it putting on.
Yeah.
Or is this your plan all along?
Yeah,
I'm going to keep ripping my shirt every session.
Eventually, it's a vest.
I mean, you can't go straight to vest. That's
right.
too bold of a move. You got to start with a deep V.
Is it hot in here, or did the deep V get deeper? Liz, you got it.
Please stop this.
My fellow adventurers, the time has come for change. No longer must we endure rogue dice and their chaos, flying off tables, falling into cracks, plummeting into the great unknown, and bringing your game to a halt. It's time to take a stand for order, for precision, for next-gen 3D creations, baby! Do you love your dice? Do you believe in a future where every roll is contained, every crit celebrated, and every fail, well, contained in a stylish 3D printed tray? Yeah. These high-quality dice trays don't just wrangle your dice, they restore balance to your table and pride to your rolls. Say goodbye to dice tumbling into your chips and say hello to an organized, roll-ready future. And let's not forget, they're designed by a seasoned TTRPG veteran, so you know they're built with passion and experience. And here's the deal. I'm not just telling you about a dice tray. No. I'm giving you the power to save a nat 20% with code OverworkedNerds20 at checkout. That's right, folks, 20%. A future where every roll is safe, secure, and stylish is within your reach. So, don't wait. Go to the link in our chat right now, and together, let's make your gaming table great again.
Amazing.
Dice Tray isn't just a product. It's a promise. And this message has been brought to you by Next Gen 3D Creations.
Oh my god.
I think that's the longest amount of time I've talked in a week.
We just turned D&D into an infomercial.
I think, yeah. Are we voting for...
Are we playing D&D at some point today? Oh, wait.
I don't know.
If you weren't sick of the mailers in your mailbox, you're now sick of me.
Where's
Where's the super fast, super quiet, just like disclaimer at the bottom of it?
Oh, this is
This message has been brought to you by Next Gen 3D Creations. It is not paid for by Overworked Nerds.
Please support this message.
We support this message.
Yeah. That's okay. So, awesome. Let's
Are you happy now?
I feel like Kyle doesn't know what to say after some of these. He's like, I can't even. Like his
best part is
brain malfunctions.
The best part is that he writes them.
I know.
This is a horror of your creation.
You know, it's
You're right. We should write our own.
God no.
I actually wouldn't mind that. Please do it.
Next week,
Easy, I
you're
don't
gonna
have
hear
one.
some originals.
You're not gonna like it though.
Finn's just
I'm
gonna
sorry.
slow-
Please stop me.
I just saw
Continue.
what you. I just saw what you.
He's gonna be mid-prompt, and that V's just gonna get deeper and deeper.
Yeah.
Wait, I do have a vest. It started as...
Button up that vest.
Alright, you got
Okay.
anything over there?
I think that's it for announcements tonight.
No, I'm good.
So, let's go ahead and jump into tonight's episode. Last we left off, after an evening of revelry aboard the Tempest Grace, the crew was visited by a strange and ghostly ship late in the night. Captain Alara quickly called the crew to attention and sent some of the members below deck, while she prepared a special ceremony. You all watched as she seemed to guide the spirits of her fallen crew aboard this ghostly vessel. And after an emotionally draining experience, the captain turned in for the night, bidding you all a good night. The next day, the Tempest Grace made port in the city of Brenningford as the crew awoke to the inland scenery while sailing north on the River Breen. While in town, the crew went about their business, and you all decided to do some shopping. Along the way, Azariah was able to overhear a conversation between a couple of locals discussing a recent visit by a certain pirate who the crew had recently defeated. Ever the opportunist, Azariah inquired about a possible bounty on the pirate's head. The locals confirmed there was indeed a reward and suggested heading to the mayor's office to collect. Sorry. God dang it. And, yep. You wrote on my recap.
You told me to.
You did. I did. Okay. You got me.
Careful
So
what you ask
confused.
for, Kyle.
After finishing your shopping, you made your way to the mayor's office. Following a bit of bureaucratic back and forth, you were rewarded for the bringing of the infamous Captain Farley to justice. With the bounty collected, you all returned to the Tempest Grace and disembarked for another day's journey toward the jeweled city of Erendor. And now, we rejoin our heroes, adventurers, on the evening after departing Brenningford as they continue their journey along the River Breen. So, the crew has begun their nighttime rituals as you continue to sail north inland, and you see there are different games of chance that are going on. Like, people are kind of playing cards, rolling dice above deck. There's also, some little bits of music going on as they like to keep it, keep it kind of light and bright. So, before you head off to bed, is there anything that any of you would like to do before the end of this evening?
I'm feeling lucky. I got my nameplate on my bag.
Did.
It was a great day for me. So I would like to go see if I recognize any of the people playing, like games of chance and like roll and like dice games. I'm feeling lucky.
Okay. So, walking about the ship, you see sitting and playing cards currently is Kari and Boomer, and
Okay. It's Kari?
sorry, Corin. My apologies.
Okay, I was like, Kari's a little
Yeah.
young to be playing these games. But all right.
Boomer, I'm gonna get all.
I was like, this is a really weird mix-up between Kari and Boomer. It's a real min-max situation.
So Corin, the first mate, and
Yes.
Boomer, the powder monkey, are currently engaged in a tense battle of wits as they both hold a hand of cards and look down. And as you approach see Corin kind of like puts her hand up for a moment, and she's like, "Not yet. I'm about to take him for all he's got." All right, old man, it's your turn. And you see Boomer like looking at his cards, kind of like over the edge of his glasses. He's struggling. He's and he takes and pushes
Boomer.
in a few handfuls of silver to the center between them two, and you see that Corin cracks a grin, and then she lays down her hand, and you see she has King, Queen, Jack, 10, a royal flush, and Boomer holds his head and pulls the cap off. Oh, not again. Oh. I'm not gonna have anything to take home after this trip, damn it. Hangs his head and then stands up. I'm going to sleep. Corin looks at you. You want to play a hand? Begins to shuffle the deck.
Yeah, I want to play a hand. Okay,
Right.
what are we playing? How do I play?
You ever heard of Dragon's Poker? Shut it!
Just, why no, Corn? I have never heard of such a game.
I felt him die on the inside after saying
I think we all felt all of the air suction out of the room. You can prep for hours, Kyle,
awful.
but you're never going to anticipate what's the name of the game.
anytime
That's the
there's
game
a
of the
name
year
involved in
narrated.
anything.
Buster.
There are
Buster.
thousands of words back here.
None of them have
were
anything to
useful.
do with names.
Yeah.
Proper
Cards.
name, please. It's cards.
That's right.
Yeah.
It's a trope for a reason.
Dragon Poker.
Great. Teach me how to play.
All right.
Something you can teach me.
So she kind of like begins explaining the game, and it is essentially poker.
Great.
For sake of time. How about we play a hand?
Alright.
She deals to you, and go ahead and roll a d20.
First roll of the night. 2.
2. All right. So,
Yeah.
Whoops.
I'm not bailing you out on this one.
the 5 cards you pick up are off suite. 2, 4, 6, 9.
Solid. Thanks.
And Corin goes ahead and she places a few silver pieces out in the middle. All right. Would you like to call, check, raise?
Can I fold?
Sure, you can fold. Let's try again.
Let's this was not. Have you ever heard of beginner's unluck?
Can't say that I have,
Well,
but
now you
we'll
have.
go with that. All right.
Okay.
This time, not free.
Not free. No,
5
no.
silver.
5 silver
All right.
to start.
So you push in 5 silver. She deals a new hand. Go ahead and roll d20 again.
8.
8. Great. Not far from the last hand.
Same.
Different suite. So this time you get hand of diamonds and hearts with 2, 3, 6, 8, and 5. Wait.
I just begin blushing immediately. Think I might need a drink.
All right. Call,
I got you.
Check.
And I
Hold.
run over to go get some drinks.
All right. So yeah. Mark, since you rescued me a drink.
Did she bet any more? Do I have to
She
meet her bet?
she puts in 2 silver pieces.
So I'll put in the 2 silver. I'm like, that's as far as I'm going.
All right. She eyes you seriously for a moment. silver pieces.
Damn it, Corin. Why?
That's how the game is played. So are you scared, or are you gonna bet?
Oh, I'm gonna bet now you said that. Shove in the.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
All right.
Wait, did you bet or call?
This is bad.
I called.
You're
I
bad.
met her.
Okay.
Shut up.
You and
I didn't raise.
gambling. It's like all your sensibilities go
Ah.
out the window.
When you're
I'm a
gambling.
creature of instinct, all right, and my instincts are telling me
So
that I can't say no.
at this point, you both. She raises the bet and you call. So at this point, you show your hands, and
Just slowly.
you somehow have a better hand than Corin, and she like, shit. Did you cheat?
No, I didn't cheat. I am having a lot of luck today, though.
Yeah.
I mean, this isn't as much as you won from Boomer. Let's be honest.
No, but really can't afford to lose that much more. So I'm gonna call it here.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. Next time.
Yeah, for sure.
She takes the cards and
Packs it up.
packs it up. She's like, all right.
So wait, how much did I get?
Yet another way you've outshone Corin.
I
Oh,
really,
Lord.
I went into it hoping that I won it.
Yeah. Sleep with one eye open.
You're better than me at everything.
What was that? That was 12 silver, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So you recovered your original 5, and you got an additional.
Because she started with 2,
additional
and then
four. Well,
bet
so
10.
She put in 5 to match your 5 at the beginning. So
Oh, okay.
Just for the hand.
So 15.
So 15 or no, 17.
I'm gonna look at Marcus.
Any-
I mean, can you blame me for gambling all the time when I'm so good at it? It's not really gambling if you always win. It's just making money.
I wouldn't call you good at it. I mean,
What do you mean?
you're winning, but I wouldn't call you good at it.
What's the difference?
Yeah, all right, you got me. I guess there's not.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, listen, midwifery is not. I'm not making money doing that. I'm making money
You're right. You're making babies.
gambling. I'm not making babies. We've been over this. I'm not making babies. Making babies. Do we sell making babies? Sorry,
Making babies. What? Babies from making.
babies.
Just so you know, I don't remember where we were at in this scene, but I would have definitely just kind of like found a way to get off to bed. I didn't want to stay on top ship.
Is it weird
and,
to you that Morodark just keeps disappearing?
on the off chance that I might run into someone who I don't want to run into.
We're like above deck.
So you
pretty
head
much.
down,
I've
and
noticed
there are
it.
a few people that are below deck now, currently
What's
like
up with that?
preparing for bed. It is later in the evening at this point. And then just a few stragglers that are still up top that are kind of still playing music or card or dice games. But yeah, you make it down to your room, quiet, empty. Your bed has been kind of turned over and remade. And there's also a little glass of water on the nightstand next to the bed.
That's delightful that there's turn down service. And
This is a fancy ship.
tell you what,
Wonder who put that there.
Yeah, I mean, I've noticed it. It's been essentially since the pirate attack. I left him with Azariah. I went to the infirmary. I treated a bunch of people, and it's been since then. So I don't know if maybe seeing crew members died freaked him out, or if something else happened. I'm not really
Did you
sure.
see anything? Did you see him?
Are you up here with us?
Yeah. Wait, where are you?
Role play.
he emerges from
How
the
does it the
shadows.
mind? Literally.
Come on.
Literally just like the floating torso of Azariah. Like,
Okay.
yep. I've been here the whole time.
Just emerge from the darkness and join you at your table.
We've already learned to just assume you might be there. We're like, are you there? Yeah, sweet.
Yeah, for the sake of story, let's say I'm there.
Great.
Yeah,
Since
and
we've
you
already
don't
gone
know
there.
Morodark super well, but he's usually really, friendly and personable, and always looking to.
I wouldn't say that.
Well, he's always being friendly with people's pockets.
Yeah.
So usually he'd be above deck hanging out, but he hasn't been. Has he said anything to you?
No, but he was awfully friendly with the captain lady when she came by after you left.
What do you mean?
Captain Alara?
Yeah.
Wait, you mean like
Yeah.
they were like shaking hands and like
No.
making a joke or like
It was pretty flirtatious. She was a little flirtatious back.
what?
But
I don't know. Then they went their way.
I didn't even
they
know
went
that he
their
would.
way. Yeah, he's a lizard. You're like
How
a
does that
little.
I mean, I'm not gonna question how that works. Actually, I don't want to know. But
I
like,
want to know. This can't be
But-
a mystery unsolved.
I think they use a thing called a cloaca.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
I haven't really
Like
studied.
retract or something? Or no?
okay,
You know, ducks.
no, stop, cease.
Fine.
Is this one of those fade to blacks?
I was like, anyways, below
next
deck.
week we come back with half the followers that we had before.
Yeah, and see.
Okay.
I don't know what transpired. I just know that they were a little flirtatious
Did they
in,
like
in their
leave together?
conversation.
Did they
Well,
just have a
she
joke?
parted, and they had an agreement to link up and share a drink in her quarters later on. So
What?
that's
Morodark.
the most I know.
Okay, this
mean,
is
good
making
for him.
sense.
She's
Pretty good. Very good.
yeah.
I
But
mean,
why
I'm
is
sure
he
you
being
could try
weird?
too.
No.
Yeah, I don't
Actually,
think all of us
not after
should
he's-
take a run at the captain. I don't think this is gonna.
Yeah, I don't think.
No.
I mean,
We might have
after
to-
me, the next natural step, of course, is Poppy.
I mean,
So you've been disappointed twice.
I mean, how does it?
Don't worry.
How does it work with a fire elemental? I mean,
Oh my lord.
Icy hot. We might need a way to get back from Erendor, so let's not ruin our relationship with
It would
this
ruin
crew. Yeah. So maybe Morodark is being wise. No, never mind. He's not being wise. That's untrue. I don't know what, but
It. Well, ever since then, he's been like avoiding her.
yeah.
So like,
Did it happen? Did it not happen? Was it bad?
you could just go ask or follow.
we want to
them
keep
or-
gossiping. You don't mind? Just kidding. Yeah, it's probably a good idea. We should go.
I mean, if there is gossip, I'm sure the crew would know.
Chismoso.
So everyone that's on above deck, go ahead and give me a perception check.
They've all just been standing literally beside us listening.
No, you look up and the giant
yeah.
monsters are back.
That's a good one.
Perception is gonna be a 23.
Wow.
It's gonna be an
22.
Perceptive is fun.
Gotcha. Alright.
We've got something going on right now with the gossip and the perception. Have you
Marcus,
seen
what
these
was yours?
ears?
22.
22. All right. So, Poppy and Marcus, you both are having this conversation, and as you are, you notice on the distant horizon the faintest twinkling of lights that are on the very periphery of what you can perceive. So you think that maybe you're closer to a larger city, but that's it.
Is Captain Alara above deck somewhere?
She is retired for the evening, so she's already.
Is there anybody that would have a spyglass or anything that would be
yeah.
on watch?
The sorry, what is that?
Goric or Corn?
That would be
You're just saying
Ileana?
names now.
who's the navigator.
Okay, so
And you walk over, and she says, "Hey, good evening. Can I do something for you?"
yeah. Are we getting close to our destination?
She takes a moment and pulls out a map, and then takes out her spyglass. Yeah, here, have a look. And
What do my extremely mundane eyes see?
as you
Look with your special eyes.
looking with the naked eye, it was nothing but just the little glints of light that you could see. When you take this spyglass, now you can kind of start to make out the shapes of larger buildings and also what look to be kind of flatter landscapes on the horizon. Currently around you on the edges of the river are just forestry and trees. But out ahead on the horizon you do see some open plains and what look to be a rather large civilization.
It looks like we're getting close.
Yeah, I'd say we're probably about maybe a half day away from the city.
Be there by nightfall.
Probably early morning. I'd say we'd probably make port around 6 or 7 a.m.
Well, Azariah, what are your plans when we get to the city?
Well, I initially set off with a purpose, and we are moving a little further inland than I believe I will find that purpose, but
Oh, hey, you stayed back when we ported, and you stayed back to talk to the mayor, right? Did he have any information for you?
not anything new that I didn't already know. But
It's
in
too bad.
time, I've waited this long to track down Buster. I can wait a little bit longer. In due time. What's y'all's purpose? Do y'all need? Could you use my bow?
Well,
And my axe.
oh Lord.
Of the rings.
I mean, I think it could definitely be helpful.
Do you think we should? Well, not that it's necessarily a secret or anything, Azariah, but we do have a task that's in front of us.
Yeah. We have an item of magical significance, kind of like a bounty, like you've done before. And there's someone in Erendor who has asked that we bring it to them, but we're unsure if their motives are good, evil, ambiguous. And there's been another person who's kind of followed us, for lack of a better term, who also has ideas for what we should be doing with the item.
It's kind of complicated to explain, but we don't really know exactly what we should be doing with this item or what the right thing to do with it is. So it would be nice to have some backup.
And what does this item do?
We don't know. We have an idea.
You're just toting around a magical item that supposedly needs to be delivered to someone you don't know with someone else chasing you.
So here's
Yep.
the thing.
Alright.
We know there's also debate about how different people want to use it. I'm trying to get a gauge. I'm trying to decide if I can trust him.
Can we do it?
Is this something that could be used for both good and bad?
Yes.
And
In the
what's
wrong
your
hands, it can
what's
be really
your
bad.
intent to make sure that it stays in the hands of someone who would use it for good?
Yes, I think.
Yeah.
Think?
I'm not gonna lie. Being on this boat has kind of been like a little bit of a vacation from having to constantly think about it. Because there's been so much other stuff to think about and do. But so. What do you think? Should we tell him what it is? Or
You want to?
This saying is loud enough for me. to
I think we're
technically,
whispering.
yes, I'm whispering, but it's totally within.
It's very much within earshot.
Poppy's
because
like,
we're probably very perceptive.
If I'm hearing this, I'm 100% being like, if I'm going to be helping y'all need to be telling me.
How do we
everything.
know that you're, not gonna murder us in our sleep and steal it from us? There, I said it.
That's
Well,
not what I was gonna say.
That's what I was gonna. What were
Okay.
you gonna say?
I honestly don't, but I also could have done that by now if I were.
This is
Go
true.
on.
Yeah, if he was gonna do it, he would have done it already.
This is true.
And y'all would have done it to me.
And I mean, right now we're a party of 3.
It's not too late.
Oh my
It's not. It's
It's not like we. I mean, what are the three of us gonna do if people start coming after this item?
I don't know.
It kind of makes sense to bring in someone new, and we've seen him fight before. I'm just having this conversation in front of you.
Make an insight check, and Azariah, you can roll either persuasion or deception. Don't say which one, and then let us know the result.
15.
Intimidation, you said?
If you want to.
Too soon.
How dare you!
Soon.
I missed the dice tower entirely. It's so upsetting.
It's okay.
It's not okay.
Okay, you said
Yeah, your choice.
insight,
Persuasion or deception. Don't tell us which one.
persuasion, or deception. What the heck?
Remember when we told Jimmy to do that, and he immediately told us what she was doing?
Immediately.
Yeah.
It's like, oh look,
It's.
deception.
I'm deceiving you. I'm going to deceive you.
Great, thanks.
Alright, what do you get?
10.
So,
I win D&D.
you won D&D. Congratulations.
I don't think that's exactly.
Yeah.
If it's intimidation, it'd be a 15.
You can share with Clark. You can share with Liz if Azariah is being forthright and honest, trustworthy.
Yes.
Great. Yay.
Wait. You answered her question yes if you were gonna kill her in the night?
No, if he's trustworthy.
Drew's like, these are some high
You
stakes
can
right now.
trust me to kill you.
You can trust that I will.
Can I kill the lizard?
Not yet. We're still testing the theory if his tail grows back. Okay, so here's the thing. I think we should just tell him. Do you want to tell him? The name of it?
Sure.
So, well, there's the real name, and then, well, there's a lot of names.
My goodness.
Oh my god.
Tell me the name of this thing.
So, you've heard of Neri, right? The ruins? Destroyed area?
About that contained dice
Really bad
chaos.
aim. If your player is too chaotic, even the tray may not contain them.
That's a
Yeah.
7.
7. No idea what this is.
Well, it's closer to where I grew up, and so I guess that's why we know about it. But apparently, it was part of the location of the Feyrift War, and it was destroyed and submerged. We got sent there to recover this idol of Neri. But once we found it, it turned out that it's not just an idol; it's a conflux. And this war and this conflict over years and years has been about. Some folks want to use it to merge the two realms between the Fae and here, and that could be disastrous. And we also have a contact of a Fae who also wants to use it. That's not the person in Erendor, though. In Erendor, there is Dante Parnell, and he calls himself Protector of the Realm. And he collects powerful items like these to protect us, but we're not sure if we can trust him to keep it, and so that's why we're going to Erendor, to see if we can trust him to give the idol to. Does that sum it up?
Pretty much. That's pretty much everything other than there's... yeah. I think it was called the Complex.
Yeah.
Yep, that's it.
That's a lot.
Yeah. See, this is why we're like, oh, how can we make it as vague as possible? But it's just confusing either way.
We know pretty much very little about this item.
Oh, and that Moen of Endori, they were the ones who wanted to rip through the veil between the realms using this Fey conflux.
That sounds like it would be bad.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We don't really-
combining, like, mixing realms just does not sound good.
Like, I I know that we're ordinary people and all, but I don't even... The fact that we ended up with this idol in our hands in the first place is just bizarre. So I'm trying to trust that we've been given it for a reason, that fate is at hand here.
Has to be.
So now that you know everything, do you still want to join us?
It seems to me that this would be a worthy cause, but if I were to join y'all, we would need to do every part that we can to make sure that this is not falling into the wrong hands.
We are on the same page there.
I don't have much interest in dealing with realms merging, and
Yeah.
you know, that'd be a very interesting war to be.
I just got such a bad feeling when you said that. Whoa, the waves!
Sounds-
as long as
sounds
we
like
can
a
agree on
thunderstorm
that,
is
I mean,
setting
it
in.
sounds like we definitely have a lot on our hands and ahead of us.
So we definitely need the help.
Morodark, as you are resting,
It's already not good. This is
You-
bad. Whatever's
What do you-
happening is
what do you-
bad.
Put that dice
Put it down.
What's the matter? Come on, let me roll.
no roll.
No roll.
You suddenly feel a sense of beckoning, and you also can hear a very subtle and hum coming from your adventuring pack, from your bag.
I felt this sense of beckoning before,
Why did we leave
but
it with him?
she wasn't very interested.
That's the biggest.
Wait, I'm sorry. The mirrors with him.
All right, so but I
Why
feel
did
this
we
as
leave
I'm
it with him?
I feel this as I'm asleep,
Yes. Kind of wakes you from your sleep. You like open an eye,
I'm stirring.
you just feel like the gentle tug, like pulling you towards your bag.
Or brush it off. I'll wait.
Cool.
If it's that pressing, it'll be there in the morning.
Indeed. You head on back to sleep. The rest of you doing anything for the rest of the evening?
Yeah, well, to conclude our conversation, you have my bow.
It's good.
Okay.
Well, just so you know, as long as you roll with us, we'll protect you too.
That's an overworked nerds promise, baby.
Sure.
As long as you
What's
roll
overworked
with
nerds?
us.
Say it out of character.
Poppy has the ability to break the fourth wall.
Fourth wall break.
Yeah, it's one of my features.
My special feature that Kyle let me have was that I could break the fourth wall.
Yeah. She does double damage to the fourth wall.
I do ask, though, if an opportunity arises along our way to send Buster a while this way, I'd appreciate that opportunity.
Yeah.
Got it.
We understand that you had your own mission before you ran into our chaos.
Yeah, pretty much. That's what I would call it.
A brood of chaos.
Chaos is putting it lightly. It's not often that I'm roused from hiding in the hull of a pirate ship by it being blown up.
Yeah.
These are some extenuating circumstances.
Morodark is, he's something else, but at the end of the day, he's ours, you know?
Yours.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm willing to take that claim yet.
That's fine.
He's, not mine either.
Yes, he is.
Yeah. Alright.
For better or worse.
I'm
Just downstairs, we're like, I feel like Morodark's sticking out his tongue right now.
this evening. I'd like to find myself a cozy crate along a wall on the deck. I'll smoke my pipe and allow myself to sleep out in the night
Okay.
air.
Yeah, easy enough. You find a crate that's kind of like been tied to the railing. And yeah, you find a comfortable evening, relaxation and rest.
I'm gonna drink until I pass out.
Marcus, you
Typical.
we'll use your your passive constitution is
Great.
gonna say after about an hour and a half of continuing your own personal revelry,
Throwing it back.
you eventually puke a little bit in your mouth and then you just like fall out.
Wasn't expecting it any other way.
How
Yeah.
drunk does he have to get before he starts like trying to show off his magical blood powers to the crew?
It depends on the day of the week.
Depends on whether I'm trapped in here or not.
Yeah, that's true. But rest comes to you all, and you eventually awaken the next morning. And as you all make your way to breakfast, and kind of arranging different preparations for the day's arrival, you do see in pure view now the beautiful, sprawling image of the jeweled city of Erendor. And you
Jeweled
now,
City, you said.
Damn it.
How many jewels they got in this city?
looking out, and you see the gleaming buildings. Like the architecture is all pristine and beautiful from what you can see as you are making port. After passing under a very large bridge that spans the river from one side of the city to the other, and as you make port, Captain Alara approaches all of you and she says, "Well, it's been a pleasure having you aboard. Hopefully, we'll get to cross paths again. And if you're staying in the city for a while, my recommendation would be to find a night stay at the Lucky Lamia. It's a beautiful tavern and inn.
The lucky.
Lamia. It's
Yeah.
got some of the best mead you'll find in the city.
Is that
Ooh,
where
interesting.
you'll be staying?
Oh no, we're making port and shoving off later on.
Oh, okay.
Why do you want to know where
Okay.
she's staying?
Oh, so you know that we're from B Grove, right? Like, mead is kind of our thing. So this place better live up to it. But thank you so much for, helping us on our way and all of it. And I'm gonna reach out to shake her hand, and I'm gonna put one of those hard candies I got in her hand. I'm gonna you save that for later.
Ah, thank you.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Jesus.
Yes.
Is it a Poppy original?
It is. And,
Dude, those
she
hard
immediately-
candies are my
Can
favorite
we
thing in my
get
inventory.
our? I think we've got another barrel on here. Before we leave, can we get that last barrel off the
And
ship?
how do you plan on transporting a barrel?
We might have to just
Drink it right now.
take care of it right now.
Oh! Let's go.
I could fill my flask with some of it.
You're like, I can help with this
Whatever's
much.
Are you
left.
volunteering yourself to my ale?
He can have. Come on.
Of course he can have it. Look at him. Look at his face.
I wasn't ready for
I wasn't ready for that.
As you disembark the Tempest Grace and begin to head out into the city of Erendor, Captain Lara gives you a final kind of like point in a direction, and she says, "Down this street, you head south for about 12 blocks. Lucky Lamia gonna be on your left. Safe travels."
You as
Sounds
well?
like we should go to this place to set up like a room or something. But
Aye, Captain.
Morodark, we have to talk about whatever happened
She
between you two.
looks at you, Morodark, with a very like solemn glance and gives you a little like smile, and then she heads back onto the ship.
What did
You
you
should
do
at
to
least
that poor
hug the
woman?
woman.
What's that?
So you should at least hug the woman after what y'all went through.
I didn't go through anything. What do you know? What did she tell you?
What did you do?
I know enough.
what did you do?
What happened? We know that you went to her
You
room.
did. The captain.
You know,
So what if I did?
Oh my God, Morodark, did you? How does it work? We were debating it, and
Don't.
A lizard doesn't lick and tell.
I want to strangle you in real life for that.
I want to straight.
I want to strangle you.
Gross.
Yuck.
Disgusting.
Look,
Okay.
you can't ask me all these questions and then get grossed out when I answer you.
Okay. Let's go to the lucky Lamia.
You guys are just mad. Jealous.
I'm alright.
Sport my little Jansport with my name on it. Start walking that way.
Okay.
That's how I feel.
Where did you
No
get
free
a
ads.
transport from?
Something about having my name on my bag.
What's a Jansport?
Oh.
A backpack? A backpack?
He didn't have his
Jansport
name
is
on his nose.
a famous elvish clothier.
Oh.
He makes bags for adventuring.
Jansport
What's his surname?
with an E.
Jansport, look how many.
Hey, I hope you know, you just said these words out of your mouth. It's canon.
It's canon
It
now.
came out of your mouth. Jansport is now canon.
It's a-
I'm writing it in pen.
Yeah. Look for him at your local adventuring shop.
It's Jansport.
Mm-hmm.
Jansport.
Jansport.
What was his last name?
Look at me.
Surname? Jansport Lacopme. Famous pack maker.
Famous pack.
Alright, well,
It exists.
Dude.
we're in Erendor.
Yep. So
We've
as you
got a barrel. What are we gonna do?
you begin walking in the direction Captain Alara sent you, and as you do, you notice there are plenty of businesses that are out and open, and people that are selling fresh fruit and clothing in the marketplace. And there is a young boy standing on the corner, and he is like reciting this song loudly and to everyone that passes by. And as you pass by, you hear him singing, "In the shadows cast by the morning light, where stars and dreams collide, a tale unfolds of silver threads. The tavern laughs with heavy hearts, the whispers crack the glass. For every shattered sound we hear brings echoes of the past." And that's the verse that you hear as you pass by him and continue on your way. And as you are going, you suddenly hear a piercing hum that catches all of your ears immediately. You begin to like cover your head in reaction to this, and it is followed by a sudden silence and then a deafening
What
and you
was that?
hear about
Grab Marcus and Morodark immediately.
5 blocks directly ahead of you. You can hear and you see now people kind of like rushing away from this point of where this sound emitted from.
Shall we?
Let's go.
What do I do with the barrel?
Chug it.
Figure it
Can't
out.
chug it.
Take one last
I
sip.
can chug it.
One last one. Do I I
Either,
don't have a cup.
just
I don't have a
either,
cup.
either bring it with you or leave it here. One or the other. We gotta
Just
go.
dunk your
I
head real
spent
quick.
money on this beer.
We
It
gotta
might
go
be here
see
when
if
we get
these
back.
people are okay. Come on.
Okay, I'd like to roll this beer over toward the wall and kind of like cover it with a cloth or whatever I can
Wasting
find. And
precious time right now.
I just
This
need
is
it
clearly
inconspicuous
very
up
important.
against the wall of a shop.
Gotcha.
No one will bat an eye at it.
Okay. You should yeah, you go ahead and shove up against just like in a corner somewhere.
Love
Easy
it.
enough.
All right, and then I really want to look. I just want to try my best to like look around. Like, what's the shop in front of me right here?
So, as you approach, you see a large tavern, and now hanging is a sign. Wait.
He
Are
meant,
you asking-
he meant, where did I put the barrel?
Yeah.
Right,
Oh, I
right,
So that he can
right
find
in front
it
of
He
the
later.
did
tavern.
not
apologize.
care about the explosion.
Okay. Looking up at this building, it does appear to be a residence.
Somebody's house.
Anything notable? Color, size?
Yeah, it's a red brick, and
brick.
the home next to it is more of like a bleached like cobblestone. And
Cobblestone and brick. Got it. All right, I know where my beer is. I'm coming back for you, baby.
Yeah.
All right, let's
Back
go.
soon.
Yeah.
Let's start running.
Let's go.
All right. So you all begin rushing towards this, and you see that there is a crowd of people kind of surrounding this scene. And as you all rush towards this scene, you see another figure that is currently like running from the opposite direction. So, if you wouldn't mind, Brittany, describing Ninesora for us.
Absolutely. So as you run up, you see a character about 6 feet tall. Her eyes are piercing silver because she can tell the difference between evil and good. But you can tell that she has some sort of mystery about her. Obviously, she's someone important because of the crown. It's pretty obvious. But also the blue, royal blue cape behind her, you know that she's definitely a hero.
As all of you now rushing towards this scene, Ninesora, you see this group of 4 individuals running into the fray of this explosion, and you are rushing toward it as well, and you all kind of lock eyes for a moment, and as you arrive, you can immediately look and see glass everywhere in the street, and there are about 4 individuals that are kind of like standing by, and each of them like holding the sides of their head and touching, and you see that there is blood leaking from their ears, and looking inside of this tavern, which you can now see hanging from above, is a sign that says the Laughing Dragon Tavern Inn, and it is a depiction of a gold dragon and the namesake of this tavern that is now seeming to be hanging as the stone around the entrance to this building has cracked and been somewhat ruined. The scene on the inside immediately is of 6 patrons that have seemingly fallen unconscious. But what are you all doing as you approach this?
First, I'm going to ask, are you 4 okay?
Yes, we're okay. Are you?
Are you okay?
What are you?
Absolutely.
Were you in there?
You seem okay.
No, I was not.
Oh.
I came from over there.
Are you the authorities?
I'm not. But I am here to help.
We're here to help.
I'm gonna start looking around for if
We're
there's
here
someone.
to hopefully.
Is there anybody else like standing up who seems to have like caused this?
Sure.
I'm like looking for a threat.
Yeah, I'll say without a check, you do see there are 3 individuals that catch your eye immediately. There's a elderly-looking golden dragonborn male. There's a young human woman, as well as a young human male, and then a female high elf.
Hey, you guys can't do that. That's us. You can't be a group like this. This is illegal. Hey, what are you doing? This is our thing. Our thing is the dragonborn, the human, and the high elf. They can't do it.
Who are you speaking to?
The group of the. I'm assuming that
they're
they're.
not grouped together. No, they are the older dragonborn. He is kind of standing like off to the side and like just seeming to be like just out of the radius of whatever this explosion.
Does
or
he look like
event
he?
was.
Is there any way that he looks like he's like meaning anything harm, or like he's not surprised that this is happening, or
Make an insight check.
Okay. Oh, it's a 2.
Yeah. This is male dragonborn. But you look for a second and you're like, I'm not sure, but he might be my dad.
Dad? Wait, that could be your dad.
Hey, Grandpa. You see anything?
Oh, my head. I was just out for my daily walk when, aren't you a handsome young fellow? Look at those scales, quite lustrous. Yeah, I'm sorry. A bit discombobulated, I fear. Name is Shim. Your name?
Morodark.
Morodark. What a
We're in
big...
the middle
There's
of
an explosion.
Oh, yes, of course.
And sorry, this is a gentleman that you are familiar with. So Shem Defalier is a citizen of Erendor who, was a retired armorer, and he now just goes about his business, does a daily walk, takes a drink at the Laughing Dragon Inn each day, and hangs out with a few other elderly in the city. And you can just tell that he is discombobulated, maybe looks a little bit lost, but you do recognize him from being a resident.
I rush over to him, comforting him, and asking him if he's okay, on his level.
Oh, my lady, thank you. I appreciate it. I am. My head is. It's bumping something fierce. Did you all hear that ringing?
Yes. Do you have any idea where it came from?
Oh, no. As I said, I was going about my normal walk, and then suddenly, boom! All the windows shattered, and the dragon. Pity. I was just about to go and grab a drink. But I
Relatable.
got an awful feeling, so I decided to kind of sit here for a moment, gather myself, and figure out what I'll do next. I did see a kind of seedy-looking figure limping away, heading north. He looked to be rather hurt and in quite the hurry.
Do you think you could track this guy down?
Well, I can certainly try.
What did he look like, besides shady and limping?
Seedy and hurt should be good enough.
Well, I couldn't get a good look at him. He was wearing a cloak with a hood. It was a black cloak, and it was all I saw.
Right.
Brown leather boots, I believe. Yeah, I apologize. As I said, it was after this explosion, and my bell got rung quite hard. But he headed off that way, and he points north up a street that is separate from the direction that you all came in, heading south. So where this tavern is located, it's kind of near an intersection, and you look, and you can see that it just kind of continues on up to the horizon, and then kind of breaks where you can see another set of buildings in the intersection.
Should we split the group?
Was
One or
it
two of us go after him?
before we split? If that's okay that I join you.
I won't say no.
I
We could
mean,
definitely use the help right now.
Not really our city.
well, it is mine, and this is my citizen, and I must take care of him,
Okay.
and I must defend my city.
Okay. Then I guess we're more helping you than you us.
Fair enough.
What can we help you do?
Let's find out this direction. Was it near Phoenix Park?
So, the direction that he pointed in was toward the library. So he points in that direction, and that's really the only landmark that you can think of that would be that way.
Okay, so the library.
Do you want to stay here and try to help the people that are injured?
I can, or I can go with you in case you do get injured, which you probably
Gonna get injured anyway.
We have health potions. We're okay. Yeah, these Gramps can't even hear out of his right ear anymore.
What do you say?
Then I'll stay here.
It's just one individual, so I really only think two of us need to go after this person, and the rest of us stay here to help.
As you're having this conversation, the young human walks over, who you also recognize. This is Cooper Huntington. He is a noble as well, and he approaches and he takes the hand of Shim and kind of like helps him up to his feet. Oh, Shim, I'm sorry that you got caught up in that. It's quite awful. Are you all planning some sort of investigation? I think that we should probably we should probably leave this to the city watch, don't you think? I mean,
Why would you say that?
well, I mean, this is not really the scene for vigilantism, if you know what I mean.
Do you own this place, or?
No, I mean, some of it, yes, but not all of it. I mean, no one owns all of Erendor.
Oh, no, I just meant, like, this establishment.
Oh, no, of course not. We have properties on the north side of town.
Northeast. All right. Hey,
Not liking this guy's
Here's what
vibe.
guys, here's what I'm thinking.
Dale 2.0.
We should heed his advice, and let's just help the people here.
The
Make
other
sure
guy's
that
getting
they-
away. Somebody should go after him.
We should just help the people here, and Azariah and I will go help the people right over there, pointing in the direction.
Okay, great.
Cooper, I
Yeah.
say to him, I think I can handle these vigilantes, as you say. You're
Wonderful.
free to go.
Right. I'm going to the warden, and I'm going to let them know about what I saw. It was a fiendish-looking individual up on the roof over there, and he was wearing a god-awful pair of red boots. They were hideous, absolutely hideous. A crime in and of itself, but he seemed to be keen on leaving the scene quite quickly after the explosion. Why was he on a roof?
While they go try to track the other guy down, I want to try to get up to the top of the roof and kind of investigate and see if there's anything that got left by this person.
Make an investigation check.
And Azariah and I would also like to sneak off.
Go ahead and make a stealth check.
Not very good. It's not very good, Precious.
Nat 20.
You got a nat 20?
Nat 20.
Oh my god.
Yo,
Fading
hey,
off in the
definitely make up
darkness
for my
over here.
hang on. One last chance. Ready? Lame. Anyways,
Jail. Put it in jail.
Bro, I had
Go
a
to jail.
mod 20 and a mod 25. So
This Gloomstalker doesn't need darkness to be invisible.
Still in jail.
Yo.
all right. So we become the shadow and drift into nothing.
So,
Just kidding. He's
Stop DMing.
Yeah, sorry. I love when I get to.
7.
a 7. So as you are walking up and beginning your investigation, nothing catches your eye immediately up in this, but you begin to step forward towards the kind of edge of where this roof is to kind of look over from perspective where this individual would have been, and as you do, you begin to hear a crunch under your foot. I'm gonna say, make a quick dexterity saving throw.
Okay. Oh, bro. Okay, this dice is going into jail. You're going to jail.
Straight to jail.
Straight to jail. All right.
Oh, but don't you have advantage?
Dexterity saving throw.
It's Jimmy's favorite joke.
Wow, that works. 7 again.
7 again. Yeah, you start to feel this crunch, and then not quite able to react quick enough. The sound of shattering. When suddenly,
All my bones break.
all of you now hear a similar piercing hum ring out in your ears before a secondary. Make a
Stepped on
Constitution
a
saving throw.
landmine. Great. 15.
15. All right, so that is a success.
Thank God.
Marcus, what have you done this time?
However, you do take 7 points of bludgeoning damage, or sorry, thunder damage.
Thunder
As
damage.
you are at the epicenter of a magical eruption, and this sound just like emanates from where you're standing. And as it clears and your head stops to ring, you look down beneath your feet, and there is a like beautifully made necklace that has now 5 beads strung from it. Each one is a small, like purplish, kind of translucent color, and you pick it up.
Can I roll like an Arcana check to try to identify the item?
An Arcana check.
21.
21. So 21. Given the now 2 experiences that you have this from afar and up close, you recognize that this is some sort of item that allows a user to cast the shatter spell from it by destroying or hurling one of these beads from this necklace. And say with a 21, that's the information that you glean. So you know it's a necklace, and you know it's related to the shatter spell. And what are the 2 of you doing?
So I'm going up to the injured people and trying to assess how badly they're hurt, if there's anything I can do for them.
So the I'll say go ahead and make a medicine check real quick. And I'm sure if you're also doing that, you can join in as well.
20.
7.
7. So
Medicine
I don't think so. Oh, plus 4. 11.
11? Okay. So, not that bad. But you do watch as Poppy goes and she begins to, like, carefully inspect, like, eyes, ears, nose of all these people. And Poppy, you can tell that there was, at least for the people that are in the surrounding space, like on the outer edges of the explosion, there was a bit of backlash that they caught. They didn't take damage, per se. So they are of good health, but they definitely, like, caught some of the recoil. Each individual that you go to inspect inside have passed beyond the veil, and they have perished. Amongst them, you see there are multiple humans. There is a high elf of note, very finely dressed. There are a couple of elderly dragonborn males, and there is a female dwarf who is behind the bar and is currently, it appears that she was the barkeep at this time. But everyone within, you can see kind of strewn about, the tables and chairs have all been destroyed and ruined. The wood within the building is all cracked and beginning to fall, but no one is left alive.
I'll just take a few moments with each of them to say a few words acknowledging them passing on to the next new beginning beyond the veil.
Do I know or recognize any of these people?
You do. So you immediately recognize the 2 older dragonborn males. These are individuals that have been commonly seen with Shem, either playing chess with him in the park or just going for walks, or seen at the Laughing Dragon, just sharing a pint. These are Adric and Bairn.
I would like to say some words to my goddess on their behalf.
Got it. I would like both of you to make a religion check. And I say this would be at advantage for both of you because you're both so rather prominent.
19.
19.
I had 9.
9.
Yeah.
He said
roll
advantage.
it.
Oh, so I can do it again.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. Good. Good. Thanks, guys.
Worse.
Yeah, it was worse.
3.
Alright, so 9 and 19. Poppy, you quickly recognize that Ainsora appears to be a servant or a guardian of the goddess of the moon. And Ainsora, you are trying trying to get a sense and looking at Poppy's armor. It looks like just a little, like a tad bit out of place. Like she's had it altered and made to fit well, but I can't quite pin down exactly. You definitely get good gods side of the pantheon, but which one you are not exactly sure at the moment.
The vibes are good, but ambiguous.
But yeah, but with the 9, you can tell that this is a cleric of one of the good gods.
I would hello.
Hi.
We have not been formally introduced.
Nice to meet you.
I'm
Poppy.
I'm Sora.
Nice to meet you. I'm so sorry. These are people that you know. This is awful.
Yes. I'm very familiar with several of these elderly dragonborn, and my heart is shattered.
I can't imagine.
Thank you for what you're doing.
Of course. They all deserve someone to recognize that this life is past and whatever may come next. You said that you called them your people. Are you a noble here?
I am.
Okay. I've never been to Erendor. I'm from a really small town, much further into the continent, and so I have no clue what's happening. We literally just landed.
Well, welcome.
Thank you. I hope it's not
Unfortunately.
usually like this.
It's not.
Okay.
Well,
I walk in the door with the necklace in my hand and like bruises all over my body from the shatter damage.
Yeah.
So like, I found something. It didn't go well, but I found something.
Marcus.
so this is Marcus.
This is Marcus.
Does he often fall through roofs?
Yes. Marcus is often hurt. Don't pay it any mind. He can handle it, right?
Yep. I can
So,
take it.
what did you find? What is that?
It's a necklace. I think that you use these jewels on it to cast a spell.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah, I think it's probably what he used. Now, why?
Can I take it and look at it?
Sure. They would leave it behind. I don't know why, but
I mean,
it was still
if
on
they
the
were
roof.
using it to hurt people, I don't know why they'd leave it. Was there anyone up there? A body? Nothing? Okay.
No. I actually stepped on it, so.
Yeah, I heard it. This is, I guess we should give this to you.
I can take it from her. Do I recognize this item?
You can make an Arcana check.
Yes.
I guess I was trying to see if I recognize
sure,
it
yeah, you
as
can
well.
make an Arcana check.
No, you're good.
5.
14.
14.
This is not my wheelhouse.
It is strange, and from what Marcus explains to you, at least the math makes sense. Like, it looks like it used to hold 7 of these crystals, and now it holds 5. And all of you have experienced 2 explosions, so any other details about it would be foreign to you.
That's it.
Hopefully the boys turn up something.
Yeah. I'm gonna give this back to you, Marcus. Just
Thanks.
I don't really.
I mean, I'm sure I can find a use for it.
I'm sure that I just don't want to get hurt.
I just won't step on it again.
Good idea.
Maybe front pocket. Don't back pocket that guy.
Probably, backpack or something like. I don't want it to blow up.
Do you have, like, a
in,
box or
in
anything?
either pocket.
Yeah. Do you have like a? I don't want it to
You
get
could
smushed.
What if you just put it on?
Yeah. You got that
We
deep
don't
V.
know. Okay, let me explain something about magical items that you may be unfamiliar
Oh,
with.
here we go with the
But
explanation.
sometimes they can
Familiarity.
carry curses, and I don't want to risk that. I'm gonna make sure that I check
But
this
you're
thing
good.
out
Isn't
before
he
I
good
put
at
it on.
getting hurt?
He's good at getting hurt. This is a good
That's
point.
not something I want to be known for.
You all are having this conversation. The female high elf runs out toward you very daintily. And she immediately comes up to you, Sora. She's like, "Oh my gosh, are you alright? This is so terrible. I cannot believe this happened in our city. Well, Shim, are you okay?" And she continues looking around. This is a woman you recognize as Trish Worley. She is a hairdresser. She actually runs the salon that is adjacent to and across the street from the Laughing Dragon.
She's gonna see my hair that just looks like it's just a horrible, like, massive matted, like it's never been taken care of a day.
My goodness, please, Master, can you heal him? He has clearly been.
That's my face you're talking about.
Hey, I've done a lot of healing on that, alright? That's all I'm gonna say. It's a lot better than how I found him.
Trish, I think I'm glad that you're
Have hard
concerned.
candy.
Yes, yes.
These foreigners are new to our city,
Okay.
so they are okay for now.
Wonderful.
Yes.
You see, Sheila, she just left from getting her hair done, and it was her shift at the Dragon, and I'm just so worried. Have you all been inside? I don't want to go in and get in trouble with the watch or anything like that, but
It's
I'm
pretty dangerous
concerned.
inside. I don't think it's safe for you to go in.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Trish, I think that going home would be best.
But honey, there's so many more appointments that I have today. and
Trish, today,
You cannot
no,
wait.
no, it can.
This hair ain't gonna cut itself.
She said people still need their hair cut. I mean,
Yes, there's
true.
terrorism, but people still need haircuts. Come on.
Everyone's
You
gonna have
can't be
burnt hair.
ugly
It's
if you're
gonna have to
gonna
be
be a
cleaned up.
victim.
You know?
choose a struggle. Be a
You
victim
would
or be
like to make a
ugly.
persuasion check to convince her that she can take the rest of the day off.
16.
16. She kind of like flips her hair and then looks up. Oh, Amina, save us. And she, okay, I will take the day off. If you see anyone into the salon, please let them know that I have gone for the day. I better go lock up and put a sign out. Oh, this is such an awful day. You be careful, please. Be careful, all of you. Your hair looks wonderful.
Thank you.
I'm gonna miss this character so much.
Au revoir.
Oh,
Get him some.
Whatever
help,
that
please.
means.
I'll take care of it.
Okay. And she closes up her shop, and then she makes a final pass back toward you, Marcus. I will be back tomorrow. Feel free to come by and visit. I will
Why would I do
help you.
that? Help me do what?
Ta-ta. She just turns and walks off.
All right. I guess I'm gonna come back here tomorrow for whatever reason.
yeah.
yeah.
Cool.
All right, so Morodark, Azariah. You all head off into the shadows and the streets of Erendor. Which direction are you heading?
Library.
The direction that the old Dragonborn guy pointed.
We're heading towards.
North.
North.
Okay.
Right?
Like your tail sticking
I mean,
here.
he said he goes.
I don't actually remember the direction, but we were traveling the direction that the old
Got it.
Dragonborn pointed.
Go ahead and give me an investigation check.
Those.
Or survival.
You don't.
Mod 21.
21.
I can never read your reactions to
Yeah.
your rolls.
18.
It's
18. So, following in the direction that Shem had pointed, which the sort of shady figure had headed in, you eventually come upon a large, grand building that is marble and these tall pillars reaching up across the entire face of it. And you see atop these pillars there is a large sign that reads the Library of Al-Faiq. And you notice that the stairs leading up to the front entrance, there are little drops of blood that lead up to the front door. And as you approach the door, you see a small, what looks like a handprint around the knob that's been imprinted with a bit of blood.
I think we found our guy.
Well, we found a handprint.
That's right. That's the guy. The guy ran away. He's all the way up here and he's still bleeding.
Yeah, but he may not be here any longer. We just have to continue to follow the trail.
Well,
you get the door.
Why don't you get the door?
But I'm the one with the bow who could shoot through the door if necessary.
All right, here we go.
Use the tail.
I'd like
I take several steps back.
to check for magic on the door first.
Okay, go ahead and make an investigation check.
I
Or Arcana.
just recently rolled investigation. Can I leverage that, or?
Oh my god.
I mean, honestly, I'm wary about magic specifically. So, I mean,
Also, if you're looking for traps specifically, this would be a different check. Your first search was more to discern the direction you need to go in.
Great. Okay. So I'd like to investigate the door just to make sure that I'm safe.
Check for traps. 11. Take a look and kind of inspecting the seams of the door, the hinges, giving it a pretty good once over. You don't expect it to be trapped.
All right. Yeah, just go for it.
Okay. So you turn the handle. It is indeed unlocked. The door swings open toward you, and you look inside, and there are braziers lit along a long hallway with doors to your left and your right, down about 30 feet, in a door on each side, about every 10 feet or so.
Okay. Am I looking at some kind of professional offices inside of the city here?
It appears to be some sort of public building of sorts. So these could be offices. Further down this hall, you can see what looks to be a large archway made of marble as well. And in there, you can kind of see what appears to be the opening up to a library.
Okay. All right.
And also, sorry, on each side of this hallway, at the very end, there is a staircase that appears to wind up and around, out of sight.
All right. Don't trip. Don't make any noise. Let's go. Okay. All right, let's go. So I'd like to go in. I'm gonna ease my way, like checking every door where possible, making sure that we're not discovered or found or anything like that. But making my way toward the stairs primarily.
Okay.
But also I'm keeping an eye out for blood.
Gotcha. I'll say both of you make a stealth check, and Morodark also either investigation or survival.
Just roll the same thing twice.
Study for jail.
Put it in the jail.
I'm making an effort to kind of like
Next gen
bounce
3D
from
creations.
shadow to
Nice
shadow.
jail.
I know there's braziers, but I'm still trying to work that angle.
And what was your?
I haven't
For
rolled
stealth?
yet.
Oh,
I was hoping I'd get an advantage if I'm sticking in the shadows.
sure. Get advantage.
You know what? You should have been in jail this whole time.
Yeah, you said you're putting in the jail.
That is a dirty 20.
Okay,
I'll say between the two of you, you managed to find enough shadow and keep quiet enough not to feel like you rouse any suspicion. And more dark as you approach the stairs or the doors. Just to clarify, you said
I've got doors on each side every 10 feet.
Yeah.
So we're checking those, making sure that we're not seen, but also
We'll
So
investigate for blood.
investigate for
doors.
blood. Yeah.
okay.
I think blood's our signal for somebody's
Yeah.
bleeding out.
So as you enter, you can pick up this trail of blood easy enough, and it appears to drip and continue up the set of stairs on the left. There are no blood. There's no blood apparent on any of the door handles or anything like that. But as you approach each door, give me a perception check.
14.
14. You approach the first door, and you can hear, not hushed, but just kind of like normal conversation going on the other side of this door. You expect it's probably an office of some sort.
Have we gone up the stairs?
No, you're still on the first
Okay.
floor.
Okay, got it.
So, you are moving up the stairs. You do indeed see this blood trail continue up and around, and you suddenly hear a bit of a commotion as you reach the top of the stairs, and you look down the hall. So it's sort of right above the hall that you just walked through. Reaching the top of the stairs, looking back, and you can now hear a bit of a commotion coming from a office further down.
I'm gonna go check it out.
I think we should.
Alright.
Oh, did you want me to check it out and you stay here?
I can go.
No, I'm not. I'll ease up on the door.
Okay. All right. Make a perception check.
Would somebody just look at the door?
Really fun combo.
I'll be sneaky. No, I'll be sneaky. No, I'll be sneaky.
19.
We sneak
Okay. So with the 19, as you approach the door, you can hear what sounds like a scuffle that's broken out, and one of the voices shouts and says, "That's it, Dante. You've meddled in our business too many times." And you hear another voice in response say, "Well, it seems that you've chosen to die here in this library today. Is there anything that you'd like me to tell your masters?"
Is that a question to me?
Nope. You just
Okay.
hear that through the door.
He's like, he's looking right at me. I'm
There
gonna
you go.
die.
In my soul.
Oh my god, that would be so great if you were really sneaky, but you always let yourself get discovered because you didn't realize you weren't being talked to.
What a horrible character flaw.
Hey, Azariah.
Are you guys together?
I'm gonna approach from behind.
Okay.
Get on his tail. Y'all are ridiculous.
I
We
don't have
can't
a
sit
tail.
together.
Separate.
I got the tail. I'm gonna tail him.
Okay.
What are you
So I come up behind him and I. That's Dante Burnell, the guy who wants our fake conflicts. Did they tell you about that?
They did, but I wasn't aware you could hear that conversation
Why the
from
fuck
afar.
are you not whispering? What's your problem? Fourth wall. No, end game. A real game life. Why are you not whispering? You're a psycho.
You guys gotta get it together.
Oh my god.
Okay, so you're saying you wanna save him? Should we
We're
listen
supposed
more?
to talk
Should we
to
just
him.
let it happen and listen?
As you all are having this
Is it each
conversation,
one?
you hear what sounds like doors opening on the other side of this door. And, "Sir, are you alright? No, kill this man." And the sound of large swords being unsheathed, and then the
We're not there.
clashes of sword and shield or dagger begin. And over the next 6 to 10
Cool time
seconds,
react.
you hear, "Oh, damn you, Purnell. You'll pay for this."
Reaction.
What are you doing?
Choke you. I want to reach around to check and see if the door's locked.
Okay, you go for the door. It is
I don't want
unlocked.
to open it. I just want to, you know.
Make a sleight of hand check. You throwing dice at me.
That better be as good as your reaction to
21.
21. Yeah, you easily enough. You turn the knob without making a peep, and it is unlocked.
I'm gonna knock an arrow,
Okay.
and I'm going to tell him to open the door and cast Zephyr Strike.
Okay.
Bro, you're a psycho. Okay.
So
Here, call the shots. All right, let's do this, man.
as you open this door, you now see a single hooded figure standing at the center of this chamber, and on each side you can see these large, intricate portraits of a single individual. And as your eyes kind of like scan the room, you immediately like find this individual sitting comfortably behind his desk as 4 armored guards are surrounding this cloaked individual in the center of the room, and he he is currently being run through with blades as he drops his dagger, and you cast Zephyr Strike as he is.
I duck,
pulling
by the way.
You duck.
I duck.
I'm also realizing now I probably didn't need the Zephyr Strike because, surprise, but too late. I already did it.
Okay.
Flavor.
Sorry, what does Zephyr Strike do? It's a.
That's what I mean to know, and you're gonna find out.
What is
DM.
that? No.
Okay, fine. It blows you up.
How about Tim Apple? That script flipped very
Clark will
quickly.
be leaving the table.
Fireball. That's so.
It gives me an advantage on one weapon attack and also deals an additional 1d8 force damage.
Alright, so you do have that.
And increases my move speed by 30 feet.
I'll say you have that ready. If you want to go ahead and unleash it, you can. If you want to hold it, then that would just be your reaction to hold, essentially. But as you see this cloaked individual get run through, and you all kind of like fling the door open and hold, the figure pulls a stone from his pocket, squeezes it, and shouts, "Pernell, he fucked us," and drops the stone and falls dead. The individual behind the desk. "Oh, hello. You all are too late to save me, if that's what you were here for. But I appreciate your concern. Men, if you could clean this up rather quickly. I think I might need to have a conversation with these two." The guards all.
I'm confused. You shot arrows at them, right?
No, I readied an arrow.
Okay.
He's literally conversing with us while I'm pointing an arrow at him.
You can put that away. Thank you. And the guards all go about the business of removing this body, and then they all grab some rags and begin to clean it up. Two of them actually bring in chairs from the chambers that are kind of set off behind the desk and set them out in front for you all to sit. Join me.
Dude, this guy's
I
got
wanna be
major
there so
evil
bad.
villain vibes.
I will ease off on that bowstring,
Okay.
but I'm not unknocking this arrow.
You
I'm staying ready.
are Dante.
How rude of me. Dante Purnell, Lord Keeper of Erendor. I apologize that you are meeting me under such unfortunate circumstances. You see, the insidious actors of the Insidious Claw have been trying to cause quite a stir in the city as of late. So, I've had to, unfortunately, up security here to help keep myself safe. I don't recognize the two of you.
Try an insight check.
Sure,
See if
insight
he's
check.
being truthful. Wolf. 12.
Well, he appears to be forthright and truthful. You see a gentleman that is not rattled, but looks just prepared for the worst and doesn't have a concern about this necessarily, but is definitely genuinely annoyed at the situation.
Okay.
So you're Dante.
In the flesh. And who might you two be?
We're new in town.
I suspected as much. And what brings you to our beautiful, jeweled city?
We were traveling.
Oh.
I was on the hunt specifically for a notary, or a pirate of note.
Oh, I see.
My travels
A bounty
brought us here. Yes, you could say that.
Impressive. I have some friends in high places often have useful services if you would be interested. Make yourself quite a bit of coin.
I could be. But,
I'm assisting Azariah in his efforts, like a steward of sorts.
Perhaps this is something we can discuss maybe this evening over a meal. We have other companions that we need to get back to and inform them the individual we were tracking is
Oh,
no more.
I see. Yes, of course. A meal. Well, I've unfortunately a prior engagement this evening. The American state has invited myself and a few other dignitaries for a wonderful evening. I believe it'll be quite charming, so I won't miss it. But where will we be staying? And if I am able to secure a spot for you at this event, then I'll send word.
We haven't landed a spot yet. Do you have any recommendations?
We had aimed to stay at
Lucky luck.
the Lucky Lamir.
Oh yes, quite
We haven't secured accommodations yet, but that was our plan.
quite a good plan. It's a wonderful place. Try the mutton. It's tasty. Tastes like home. So, Morodark, make a deception check.
$18.
18.
I mean, he's rolling pretty good tonight, I'm not gonna lie. It's doing his
Take
job.
it back right now. Take it back right now.
I better knock on some wood.
Knock on your damn chair.
I will never.
Well, as I said, I will send word to the Lucky Lamia. If you all are interested in joining me, I will do my best to secure a spot for you all with Master Verican, and you'll be alerted. But I do thank you for your initiative in coming to my aid.
Certainly.
Enjoy the rest of your day.
Anything to help a man such as yourself.
Of
And
course.
we'll just I'm going to ease my way back out of the door, but I'm not necessarily going to turn my back entirely to this
Okay.
individual.
He starts to write and opens a large tome and begins to make some notes. As you all stand up, not taking note of your exit. As you do, what are your passive perceptions?
14.
14?
11.
11. As you walk out, Azariah, you notice the faintest bit of what looks to be like a red shoe or boot trailing, entering one of the doors down the hall from you, and it closes the door behind.
That'd be fantastic knowledge if I had been present for the conversation about the red-booted gentleman. But I will take note.
All right.
I think we should return to the others.
I agree. Can we, I'd like to maintain anonymity around here.
I think we did that.
No, I understand, but on our way back, I don't want to get stopped anywhere on the street or anything like that.
So you want to sneak back?
Yeah.
Okay. We can do that.
Sure. Go ahead and make
Well,
some
we can
checks.
try.
Why not?
We want to be sneaky together and hold each other's hands when we go down the
In
alley.
the darkness.
Do you want to sneak through the city with me?
22.
22.
12.
12.
Unless I'm sticking in the darkness, then I'm invisible anyways.
Yeah. A little bit of a role reversal. Azariah kind of like nudging you back in the library to pull your foot from within the shadow, and returning the favor, Morodark. This time you are able to like point out a bit of light peeking through one of the alleys and pull Azariah back into the shadows where he vanishes. but you all managed to make your way back to the Laughing Dragon and this sort of square of a couple different businesses. And as you arrive, you see that Poppy, Sora, and Marcus are. What are you all doing? And it's been about, I'd say, 20 minutes since they left.
So do you think that would encompass the time that we were, like, going from person to person and helping?
Mhm.
Okay, so I guess it was kind of like the end of our conversation where we were dealing with the necklace, right?
Yeah, and I would say in that time, you all would have stepped back out of the building and kind of like moved away from this scene and just kind of been in the vicinity as you see the watch of the city of Erendor begin to approach about 10 minutes after the sound of the explosion. And are you all going to stay put, or would you have kind of moved further away?
I think we should move away from where the watch is coming towards us.
Okay. Are they... Should we not trust them?
Let's just say we're better off on our own.
Alright.
All right, so you guys push
Do
down.
you drink?
On occasion. On occasion such as this. It's so sad.
Maybe we should head back to where Morodark left his ale.
So
Definitely gotta go check on
like
that.
a little bit of ale?
Yeah.
No, like a lot.
Aren't they gonna come back at some point?
Well,
Shouldn't
yeah,
we-
but if we're not supposed to
wait
be
for
around these guys, Morodark's gonna go for his ale as soon as he can.
That's very true. Yeah, so we head back to where Morodark stashes ale because we
Okay.
know he's gonna be there.
We know that he'll know to go back there.
Am I already there?
Mordar.
Who's
You know
faster?
I'm beelining it right for the red
you going
brick
back
and the
for your-
faded cobblestone. I know exactly where it is.
Okay, so you're going back for your ale first.
Before
Before
checking
we-
on injured
Got it.
or party or anything. Just,
You,
okay, makes sense.
yeah, you get back.
I did not follow you.
That's why I was like, wait.
What? It's just down the street. It's not a big deal, man. We'll probably be able to see them off in the distance. It's not a big deal.
But there was chaos at that inn when we left. We should check in on that. But fine, if ale is your priority over the safety of others, by all means.
They're probably fine.
Probably. I'm going to continue on to the inn.
All right.
You go chase your ale.
You know where it is, though, right? There's red bricks, and then there's cobblestone, and then there's the ale.
And I just look around and motion. Red brick and cobblestone.
Yeah, you look now, you can tell like patterns of red and cobblestone lines.
Oh
My beer could be anywhere.
I have no memory.
Make an investigation check. Investigation or perception.
It's like those neighborhoods where all,
This is high stakes.
it's like those neighborhoods where all the houses look the same.
Right. Fuck. 10.
10.
Can literally go either way.
So, Azariah, you arrive back to the scene. And,
The most stressful moment.
There is no one there, but as you approach, you can see now that about half a dozen members of what look to be a guard or watch are currently look to be investigating this scene. Go ahead and give me a perception check. Really quick.
It doesn't matter how many times I look at this piece of paper. 14.
14. So,
My passive.
yeah, it's just the most average. Looking at this group of city guards, you can just tell they're all kind of going about their duties. One of them, however, stands out to you as a towering, muscular half-orc, and you immediately kind of cock your head in recognition of Rodney and Bella, one of the former members of the Shadowhawks.
Oh man.
I yes, from that one time I wrote it down 6 months ago when I was creating my backstory.
Sounds cute.
I don't need this. I've noticed him, but does he appear to have noticed me?
He doesn't appear to have noticed you. He looks to be focused on the job at hand, kind of keeping the citizens at bay and keeping this scene sort of clean.
I take note of this, but I also know that we have not had words since I disappeared years ago. So I take note, but I take my leave to find my companions.
Gotcha. And so you head off back in the direction that Morodark has stated, and you begin to look at each house. Cobblestone, red brick, cobblestone, red brick. And then you eventually
Candy
see
cane lane.
a extremely flustered dragonborn kind of like looking in the middle of like each stairway and house and kind of like staring around.
I'm sure
Morodark-
we're also just like,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, wait. I mean, did we find the ale?
The three of you actually arrived back to, or actually, all three of you can make perception or investigation checks to look at
Surely one of you knows where
Just
my ale
you.
is.
you.
You said perception?
perception or investigation.
21.
21. So,
19.
yeah.
Where are we going again?
Dragging you along to the ale, Marcus, the ale.
Marcus
Right.
is still a little.
He's
shook up.
he's a little shaken.
You look shook up.
Yeah, you look,
Yes.
you got a little shaken baby syndrome going on.
It's okay. Tomorrow he'll see Trish. It's fine.
This is true. This is true.
So,
I'm excited.
Poppy, you easily enough describe this beautiful like flower arrangement that was sitting in the window of the home, and Ansora is like, "Oh yeah, I know. That's Ashley's house," and heads in that direction, and takes you, and you find the barrel of ale indeed like tucked away like on the side of their like stair stoop, and you watch as Marcus across the street
I start smelling it.
runs into Morodark as he is searching like a bit of ways down, but Morodark, you spend the better part of like 10 minutes or so just trying to figure out why all these houses look the same and where your ale might be.
Fuck.
Yeah, and you all hear that Morodark in agony shouts.
Are you fucking kidding me? Why all this fucking house is the same as my fucking ale? What the fuck?
Sounds like Mordor.
So,
Yeah, Azariah, you also begin to approach and see the Dragonborn in dismay.
What's the matter, Morodark? Can't find your ale?
Where did you find it? You know where it is?
Maybe.
Don't say that.
So
Okay, Jack.
defeated.
please.
For a man who values his ale so much, you seem to have misplaced it quite easily.
I spent good money on that ale.
Are your eyes watery?
Then you should have drank it. Or sold it. Or stored it somewhere safe.
Do you know where it is?
Oh my god.
Can we?
So it wasn't Captain Alara
across
after
the
all.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
There they are. Morodark,
Hey,
it's over here.
Marcus, right? Yes.
Hey, bud.
Hey!
Yeah.
Oh my god! It's you guys! Okay. What's up?
Bunch of dead people. That
Ugh.
sucked.
That's
Marcus
down.
set off another explosion.
That
Turns
was a
out,
necklace though.
fancy necklace has explosion charges. And then the guard approached, and Ansora told us that it might be better if we stayed out of their way, so we
Where's the
headed back
necklace?
here. Marcus has it.
Forgot it.
Can I have it?
I'll
Get
get
that
that necklace. I'll notice if it's missing, Mordor.
I'll get that necklace. Okay.
So,
Well, you found my beer?
Yeah, we found your beard. Did you find the limping, bleeding person who set off this explosion? That's what you guys went to do.
We did.
Oh yeah.
We did. We also met your friend
Oh, shit.
Dante.
There you are. I'm merging for the shit. Honestly, that's going to be my favorite joke.
This is the thing.
Don't hear that.
Over your shoulder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stop doing that. Yeah. Yeah, that guy.
No, Dante did.
Dante Parnell, you met him?
Yeah. Creepy mofo.
I have had a lot of alcohol between the time when we learned this
When?
person's name and now.
Oh,
so,
okay.
who is this guy?
Dante Parnell is the Lord guy here in Erendor who is the one who sent letters to the Lord in Bee Grove and was asking for us to bring the conflicts
Oh
to
yeah,
him.
this is the guy we're
Appiday.
supposed to be.
Yeah, Lord
Yeah,
Appiday.
we're supposed to be
And-
giving.
Oh,
Y'all
do
have
you
gotten
know-
significantly more
you
loose with this information
are-
since telling me.
Very
Oh, shit.
familiar with Dante.
Oh yeah. Crap.
Actually,
Got adrenaline running high, right?
you know everybody here.
I do,
Right,
except
you
for
know-
you. What's your name?
Morodark,
Shathid.
the sensational.
Oh.
All of you.
His eyes, you see.
My
I
eyes
see.
are actually. Your eyes are
Similar.
sensational.
Thank you.
Wow.
What are you doing?
Freaking, you need to stop fraternizing with our allies.
It's Captain Alara all over again.
I know.
Right? Jeez.
Well,
I can tell, or can I check to tell if that he's good and not evil? Or can I just tell?
I don't think he knows if he's
I know.
good or evil.
I just see that compass spinning like crazy.
Yeah, it's like a broken compass. Oh my gosh, that's such a
Make
good
an insight
description.
check, and this is to think back on your interactions with this individual and anything that you've heard about them.
23.
23.
We're about to learn so much about Mordor.
dream.
Oh yeah. Dream sequence. The one shot. I'm going to. I have a little tin cup. It's small. It's cute. I have like. Yeah. Oh yeah. There's like a little hammered flower on the side of it. I'm gonna unhook it from my belt and get a little drink of ale.
When she's pondering, I'll ask, did you all learn
I'm just like
anything else?
scooping my hand into the top of the barrel.
But before you put your hand in there, I want to like grab your wrist, and I have like a little wet wipe. I'm just gonna, just a rag, like just get the loose blood off of his hand
Secret
first.
notes?
Dude, what?
Secret note.
Oh, a secret note?
Secret note.
It's at this time that all of you start to feel a sense of recognition with one another, and you think back to about a week ago when you had the weirdest, most visceral dream that you could ever remember. And as you look at Ainsora, her eyes just pierce you, and you immediately like gasp in recognition.
This again.
Wait a second.
This dream.
That's where I know
Continues to
your
keep
eyes
coming up.
from. We had and you.
Did you guys
And
have a
you
dream
were
about a
there.
week ago? And
Yeah. Yes.
you saw us?
We already had this conversation.
Did we?
Yeah.
I'm having a rough time.
You're
It's been a long day.
It's been a hard day.
Thank
We've
you.
lost a lot of people.
This is true.
Yes. I actually do remember my dream about a week ago. There were some figures, and they vaguely resembled all of you.
Yeah, really fucked up maze.
Yes.
Yeah, that was awful. That sucked.
Oh, so
Weird little like
Termites.
crazy guy who we had to like let lead us. It was weird.
Yes.
Yeah, I just remember killing some of them, and everything went dark.
You got shot in
And
the
then
ass.
I woke up. What?
Oh my gosh, I remember that.
That was the
Oh.
only.
Oh, I know exactly who you are.
Wait a minute.
Okay.
This is like the only thing I remember from the dream is that he shot him in the ass.
You shot me? In my dream? In your dream? In our dream?
I did.
That's Eldara's
Not
ass.
intentionally, of course.
You didn't kill, but you killed me, but how does that work?
You were gonna die anyway.
Your
So-
mom was. Never mind.
Hey.
So
Whoa.
dreams are often, foreshadowing. I don't know if you believe in that or not, but
So you're gonna shoot me in the ass?
no, not necessarily.
I mean, honestly, I've thought about it a couple of times.
I don't
I
think
shared a beer with you.
I don't think this was a normal dream. I mean, we've talked a little bit. We just met you, but for the three of us, the past month or two has been full of coincidences and twists of fate and involvement in things much bigger than us. So I doubt that it was a dream. I think that we're all being pushed together for something bigger than ourselves.
It definitely
No?
continues to show up.
Like a really big man, or is it?
What?
You mean literally bigger than our? Right?
Are your ears still ringing? Do you still feel a little dizzy?
I don't feel good.
Here, have another hard candy. It's butterscotch.
Oh, Jesus Christ! Candy.
It makes you feel a little bit better.
To answer your question, Morodark, I do know Dante.
Oh yeah. What?
What do you know about him?
He's from here. And he's
Whoa.
very well known and, dare I say, respected, feared, loved. I mean, all of the adjectives, unfortunately.
Respected, feared, and loved. Well, someone just got royally effed in his office. I mean, 4
What?
guards came through and just yoinked that guy.
Oh.
So they like took him away to go like they like put him.
Which-
Oh, he
put
got
him
the
in jail.
stabbo.
When you
Wait,
hear
what
that,
guy?
Murdered him.
you think back to
Okay.
rumors that you've heard, and some of what Morodark says, it confirms some suspicions that Dante is a enigmatic, dangerous individual, but no one has been able to quite nail down whether or not he is dangerous for the right purposes. He is certainly well protected. So it doesn't quite clue you into, oh, he's definitely like a bad actor, but it does give you the sense that, oh, I thought that people were just exaggerating when they said like he's had people killed who have like acted against him, but this seems to be something he's capable of.
Azariah, he's really bad at explaining things. Could you like start from the top?
Rewind.
Well,
I'm
the
perfectly
gentleman that the elderly dragonborn told us about, the shifty fellow with the wound, we followed him. We followed him to the library. We followed him to Dante's office. Dante killed him.
Did he kill him himself, or?
We were listening in through the door. It sounded like he called for some additional guards to take care of the problem himself. Those guards were in the room when we
Make a stealth check.
Did he see
kicked
you?
in the door. Yes, we had a conversation with him.
Did you guys tell him that
And you
we're
No.
here to see him?
We didn't tell him anything other than I'm a bounty hunter.
Okay.
He said
So-
he might have work for me.
Oh,
We talked about
you got a job?
talking about that further over a meal or something.
Oh,
I was trying to get us out of there without raising suspicion.
thank you for getting Morodark out of there. I just noticed your pipe.
He's really
I'm
hopeless
Sora.
with these things.
It's a bit of a long story, but to clue you in a little bit, we did journey here to meet with Dante.
You did.
He had asked for an item to be brought to him that we know about. And we're coming here to see if he deserves for us to, go get that item and bring it to him.
I see. Well, there are a lot of rumors swirling about Dante, but I don't know. I have never had a meeting with him directly,
Okay.
so I'm
What are the general
does he
vibe
do
of these
here?
rumors? More good than bad?
it's more powerful is the correct word for this individual. He is.
Does he hold an office here in the city?
He
We've heard
does.
him be referred to as like a collector, as a protector, but I thought those were just, nicknames.
No. He stays firmly in the library. That's his
Like he doesn't leave?
So, his official title is Lore Keeper of Erendor, and his
Lore keeper?
duties, as far as you are concerned, is the protection and the restoration of records of the city and about the realm itself. So he is responsible for ensuring that historical record of wars and important political events are kept and well maintained and protected, in some cases for events that are not necessarily for the commoners of the city, but that is the gist of his responsibilities.
As far as I know, he keeps an office in the library because he's known to. Well, he knows everything.
Okay. Actually, he's sounding more and more like someone to meet and talk to. I think he might have a lot of answers for me, for all of us.
Where are the four of you staying while you're here in the city?
We had literally just gotten off the boat. Our captain told us to go to the Lucky Lamia to stay for the night, but we hadn't acquired lodging anywhere yet.
Okay. I think we should head that direction and get you settled. 'Cause it's been a long day.
I think we should, because Dante, that's where I told him we would be staying. He said he would send word.
Does he know that that you had other companions? Is he expecting the rest of us?
I did mention that we had other companions to get back to.
Okay.
But
Great.
you didn't say how many.
No. Nor did we give any names.
Perhaps it's best to keep what he doesn't know at a maximum, if that makes sense.
You don't want us to go with him to this dinner?
I think it would be good to have some backup, but I don't think we should play all our cards yet. We don't know what this guy's intentions are.
I don't like splitting up.
Well, what if
We can not be far.
I was gonna suggest, what if I go with the two of you, since Dante does know of me, and there are certain things that he needs to not know about me. So, I think it's best if I go with them, and you guys stay close by.
I'm not with y'all anymore.
Oh yeah, where'd you go?
That's fine.
So you
Oh yeah, did any of us notice my
Yeah.
passive is pretty...
Yeah, did we
Hi.
notice
I
that
think
he
you
left?
probably notice Morodark is
He's
no
gone?
longer there. He's without any sight.
So
if you
I-
don't want
Yeah,
Dante
sure.
to know certain things about you, why would you volunteer to go in with them?
Because I have to maintain an air of nobility, and this is my city.
You should
Okay.
better control the narrative that way.
When
Okay.
Azariah mentions this dinner, and sort of you know, and you, however you would feel about it, your family is a part of the invitees, so you would
Okay.
be on the list of nobles and dignitaries that would have been invited to this meeting,
Okay.
or this dinner. Sorry.
So, if Dante's talking about the dinner I'm thinking of, I should already be on the list.
Well, if he has issues getting us in, maybe you can.
I think I
Wouldn't
could.
that be a fun shock?
I think I could maybe handle that. But you must maintain dignity. You must present yourself well.
Oh, it's one of those affairs.
I'll
Unfortunately,
say
yes.
also as a note.
What you got under the
should,
cloak? Some dress leathers, or...
Well, let's put it this way: Bounty Hunter hasn't claimed my dick yet.
Wow.
I don't know what that means.
Maybe
I'm just...
I don't know what that
So-
means.
I'm like,
Well,
I
you
haven't
were-
gotten out of my town very much.
You were the one asking the other day if we could use someone's dick as a proof of bounty.
I do remember that.
You did. You said that.
I've had my moments, okay? I'm not a simple person.
Whoa.
How far did it take me to locate some kind of drinking apparatus?
So as you were having this conversation in the street, say with the 19, you were able to easily like, I mean, where are you looking for drinking apparatus? Are you looking in like there are homes along this street?
Is there any table where someone, let's say, was partaking in a meal and now they're done, and I dump out what they had before and start filling up that old cup with my ale?
You find a few mugs that have been like etched and engraved with the logo from the Laughing Dragon that are sitting like on a little table next to a stoop.
Seems simple enough.
One of them has been already used as a sort of planter for some flowers. And the other one sitting next to it is empty. There's a bit of like liquid just sloshing around at the bottom.
Yep, that's the one.
All right.
Very one track. Empty cup, dump it out, ale.
Did this man sneak off and roll the barrel away all in one?
Sure did.
Or did he come back and scoop while we're standing here
Wait,
talking
yeah, did
about
he
being...
take away the barrel, or
He took the barrel.
you snuck the barrel away while we were?
That's, I'm not gonna lie. Out of the stupid things that you could do, it's impressive that you managed to pull that off. But
No, this is how it
Oh,
works.
it's so
He always
good.
rolls
It's
well, and
really
it doesn't
dumb.
matter.
It's so good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Morodark and the barrel both disappeared.
I had dipped my little cup and taken a drink, and I'm just going,
Yeah. When you go to like get another dip, you're like, what the?
where did it go? Okay.
Sorry. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. You would also know that in terms of like status within the city, your family is of equal rank with Dante. He has a more, I guess, impressive reputation, if anything, but you are both considered nobility for the, any political matters.
I can definitely get you in if he does not let us know. But first, I think we should go get you settled. And where did your companion go?
I don't know. Did you see Morodark leave?
no,
No. Okay. He does that sometimes.
Oh.
fine. He'll find us.
Can I look around and see if like has he left the street that we're on? Can I see him anywhere?
Sure. Make a perception check.
23.
23. So you kind of look down the street and piercing through the, many rows of houses and steps, you notice about half a block down there is a small little like tail sticking out from one of the stairs, and you
Okay.
suspect it looks like Morodark's tail.
I'll call back to the group because I'm assuming like walked down a little bit of ways. I looked over, saw his tail. Hey guys, he's down this way. If we want to go grab him.
I'm good.
Well, we have to go. We have to get him and go to the tavern.
Where's the tavern?
He knows
Right
where
over
to
there.
find us.
Yeah.
He chose to walk away.
Oh,
from
you guys
us.
don't want any more of the ale? Fine.
There'll
I mean, I
be
can
ale
always
where
find
we're
more
going,
ale.
I'm sure.
So, should you tell him that there's ale where we're going? Maybe he'll come with us.
Morodark.
He'll figure it out.
Morodark.
Hey.
Hey, bud. We're gonna go to the tavern and get a room for the night.
Why don't you join us when you
At the
finish your
tavern?
barrel?
Tavern and inn, yeah.
Oh.
Bar, rooms. You're down the street. I'm just letting you know.
Okay.
All right. I'll turn. I'll rejoin the group and. Okay. I guess.
Wait.
What?
Which one?
Lucky Lamia.
Oh, lucky you're Lamia.
No, you won't.
I don't know what that means.
It's crazy that he got Captain Alara like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can we please go to the inn now?
Follow me. Follow me. I'll take you to the inn.
Okay. Start following
Let
us.
me out of this.
So with Isora's guidance, you all quickly find the Lucky Lamia, and going inside, You notice that there is a female human standing behind the counter. She. Oh, hello. Good evening. Or afternoon. Morning. Sorry.
And good night.
Been a rough morning. Or a rough day. Oh, Lady Ansora. How are you? Do you need a room?
My companions do. Do you
Oh.
have any available?
Yes, of course. I can. How many do you need?
I turn to them and ask. It seems to me that
How many
Poppy
beds to a
is
room?
the
Yeah, how
leader.
many?
So it's because I've been together.
Don't say that to
with
them.
her.
Don't say that to them. They'll freak
I
out.
have been with her the most, so in my opinion,
Yeah, how many beds to a room do you have?
So our larger rooms do have 5 beds in them, but we do have smaller single bedrooms and I believe one with a double bed.
We'll just take one of those bigger rooms. It's fine.
The larger room? Sure.
Yes.
Should we get Morodark on room in case he brings
Absolutely
someone
not.
back?
No.
The-
Unacceptable.
The odds of that are so low. It
Yeah, I don't.
barely ever should have even happened once.
I don't know how he got into the Captain Alara's room, but I doubt anything happened.
And by the way, the room when there'll be a large dragonborn who's green and wearing some darker clothing. It's on
Did you
his
all
tab.
sail in with Captain Alara?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so awesome. She's wonderful.
She did recommend this place.
Oh, of course. She's so sweet.
She
Um,
in town anymore? Or did they already leave?
She said that she was gonna.
You asked in the.
She
I've
been
not,
through here?
I've not seen her today. No, I can't say.
I think she said that they were just unloading goods and shoving back off. I don't think they planned to stay for long.
Never to be seen again. Goodbye, Morodark's love. Okay.
Oh, we're gonna find them again.
Wasn't my love.
Don't know that.
And the innkeeper Erendor you recognize as Andri. She's a halfling female, but human female. Yes. Yeah, you know a lot of people's names. You take that as like a. It's almost like a badge of honor, like kind of knowing the people of the city better
Good.
than most nobles.
Good.
DM's like, you know everybody's name. I'm gonna
What
tell you
was-
what it is.
What was her name?
I'm gonna
I
tell you
forgot.
their name.
I already forgot.
Yep. A-N-D-L-Y.
Andrew. Yeah, I got it.
Yeah.
I got it. So,
yeah.
Andrew, I actually want to ask you, did you hear anything unusual or see any injured people come through the inn today?
No one came in, but I definitely heard the explosion. It's terrible what happened at the dragon.
Do you have any idea why someone would want to attack a tavern?
Oh, gods, no. And I really am a bit nervous about being here now.
You could be next, really.
Just Chris. Don't mind him.
Do you think that someone has an intent on destroying the taverns of Erendor for some reason?
Andrew, I don't think that's something you need to worry about quite yet. If there is, as you know, I will handle it.
Yeah. Was everyone okay there, though?
No.
No. Unfortunately, we did lose several of the elderly dragonborn,
No.
as well as humans and a high elf and a dwarf.
Was Mr. Shim, was he alright?
Mr. Shim was safe. He was just a little rattled. I did have Cooper handle taking him home.
Thank Elinor.
I would like to look around the room while this conversation is happening and just notice anybody in the tavern, if anybody stands out, anything like that.
Sure, go ahead and make a perception check.
Dirty, filthy 20.
Oh, it's a dirty 20. So, looking around, just appears to be a pretty slow day with a few patrons currently sitting and eating. Two individuals that of note catch your eye are wearing sort of large cloaks that are black, and they have weathered faces, scar on above the eye, one of the individuals, and they definitely are having somewhat of a hushed conversation. This is sort of over to the right of the entrance where you all are.
Are there like tables and stuff over there?
Yeah.
Is there anything else in that direction, like a fireplace or a, I don't know, anything else, or is it just tables and chairs?
So there is a hearth. It's not currently lit at this time because it is middle of
Oh yeah, so
sunspeak.
hot.
So it is very warm out. So there is a hearth near this booth where these two individuals are seated. And
I would like to try to be a little sneaky or deceptive, and kind of like slowly walk in that direction as if I'm trying to choose a seat, but I'm trying to get within earshot so I can try to hear what they're talking about.
gotcha. Go ahead and make either a deception check or a stealth check.
Okay. Why do I have disadvantage on stealth? Oh, because I have armor. I have +3. So you said clack, 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 clack. You said what or
Deception or stealth.
or stealth?
Yeah, depending on if you are just trying to like ease your way over, or if you want to give the appearance that you are kind of not aware of their conversation and just getting closer in your shot.
Yeah, I guess that's more of it because I don't want them to like care that I'm. Okay, yeah, I'll go with that.
Okay.
9.
As you start walking in the direction of the hearth and kind of trying to make a show of inspecting like the architecture within the building, you kind of trip over one of the chairs that are in the center of the room, and you hear them go loud, and the two men quickly look toward you and kind of put their heads down and begin to eat their meals. The conversation comes to an end.
Just finish my loop.
Okay.
Make my way back to them as they continue the conversation with the innkeeper.
Gotcha.
That's not really your thing.
Do I recognize these individuals at all? Because obviously she made such a loud noise, we all turned.
She obviously recognizes everybody.
I know. but-
This place is so cool.
So you can make a history check with advantage.
Ooh, advantage. So you get to roll again
Advantage.
and take the.
It's very advantageous.
What if we did?
17.
What if you weren't? What if you weren't?
17.
17.
So the individual sitting closer to the hearth, you do not recognize the individual with the scar above his eye. You do recognize it is one of the more well-known young troublemakers in the city. There is no criminal affiliation for this individual. He's about 16 or 17 years old, you would guess.
Already lost an eye. 16.
But Cade Greenbottle is his name, and
Okay. Since we turned to Poppy, and she made so much noise, I had realized that Cabe Greenbottle is sitting here with an individual that I do not recognize. Maybe I could whisper to the group and just let them know that I do recognize one of these individuals. Like, once Poppy gets back to us,
okay,
I will whisper to everyone, like, I recognize this one,
okay,
but we'll talk about it more once we get upstairs.
got it.
I'm gonna, from the little stoop I was on, I'm gonna go ahead and just try to. There we go. Plug that up. Maybe
What?
try to. plug up my barrel and just kind of meander my way over and try to get within vicinity of everybody. But I don't know if I'm ready to join the group back up yet.
What's your vibe, dude?
I'm sad. I thought I was making a new friend. Turns out he killed me in my dream. So I'm trying to process. Gotta process.
I didn't
My feelings
intentionally
aren't
kill
bad,
you
and
in
my
the dream.
feelings are real. Just need to process.
I was trying to kill the termites.
How
Save
about
the tree.
Sherman?
Do you get back to us yet?
Not yet.
Okay.
Oh.
Well,
Soon.
never
So
mind.
we're all just chatting of like.
Yeah, I guess she's getting the room ready or whatever.
Also, I'm not
really
sure.
sorry, guys.
if-
I tried to. Those guys are kind of weird. I tried to go over there.
Not
and
everybody
listen
in every tavern has some kind of nefarious purpose.
Or maybe next time just
I'm trying to be an
point that
adventurer.
out
Okay,
to the
stop holding me back.
sneaky
An
individuals.
adventure in every tavern you go into.
Well,
I-
yeah, they
I
look
recognize one of
suspicious. I just
them.
wanted to listen in on their conversation.
is
And if
a
it's
little
just gossip,
shifty.
it's just gossip. But we
But-
literally just saw a tavern get blown up, and you're making
He's-
fun of me
I
for
don't
trying to
think he's
listen to
anybody
sketchy
to
people in a tavern.
I mean, I
That's
get
good
it.
to know.
It's just
Yeah, you better get it.
You two missed the information that I whispered.
Well, you were whispering.
Well,
we did.
yes.
This is
I
an
didn't
We
know
were
you
busy
whispering.
Exactly.
We were busy bickering.
Exactly.
But what's
So I do recognize one of them.
Oh,
But he doesn't really seem to be anyone to worry about. He's just a little sketchy.
he's not like blow up a tavern sketchy.
I
He's
don't
like
think
pick your
so.
pocket sketchy.
Pretty sure that guy got killed, right?
What guy? Why are you
Okay.
pointing at Azariah? What are you
Well,
saying?
number one, I'm
What?
pretty sure he said something about somebody
Yeah,
getting
the guy that
murdered.
we were tracking died. He was killed.
So
by
that
Dante's
was
men.
the guy, right?
Who blew up the tavern?
I mean, we got a couple of descriptions of a
guess
couple of
so.
people. We got a guy
I don't think
that
he was working alone.
cloaked with
Oh,
black
yeah, there was
brown
another guy.
boots, and then
There
there
was
was
another
another
guy?
guy. Yeah, who had a
Did you
black
know?
cloak as well, but red boots.
Red Boots.
Yeah,
Why
I
didn't
think
you
some.
mention this when I asked if there was anything else to know from the
Well, I didn't think it was important.
What?
Well,
I
he's
don't
a little
remember you
shaken
asking,
up. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I think
Look at
we
me.
found out about this after you guys had left.
There was definitely, well, I didn't see who they belonged to, but there was definitely a pair of red boots that I noticed at Dante's. Or at the
Really?
library after
Well,
leaving Dante's
It makes it seem
office.
like if Dante killed the other guy, that Dante was not involved in blowing up the tavern. So why are people who are blowing up taverns going to the guy who's punishing them?
Well, we don't know if the guy that Dante killed was the one who did the blowing up.
Did
or
they
if he was
say
associated
anything?
with this gentleman with the red boots. We have no information that connects those two together.
I thought that
other
this was the
than
guy that you tracked from the blood
It is.
who limped away.
But he was wounded. Maybe the effort of blowing up the inn was to kill that individual that we tracked. You said there was another person there.
That's what we were.
Oh, I see
we
what
don't-
you're
We
saying.
don't know if they were working together or who was intending on blowing up the tavern and who could have been a victim.
The man with the red
Or
boots.
target.
Did he go into Dante's office, or where?
I only saw these boots as I was leaving Dante's office,
So he's still there.
going into a different door,
Yes.
into a different door along that hallway.
You knew that. So he's still there then, or there's a chance that he could still be there.
There's quite possibly a chance.
Well, now that they're getting our room set up, perhaps we could just
It's still
leave
early in the day.
the innkeeper with a message that if Dante looks for us, she passes it along, and maybe we could all go together and probably find some more information out.
I don't know if we should all be snooping around the library.
Also,
if
that's where
Dante's.
his office is
Well,
there
you
in the
would get
library.
recognized, but the rest of us weren't there.
Is the library open to common folk?
is it?
Yes.
we just kind of waltz in there.
We love New World.
Yeah. Yes, it is.
Okay, so I mean, would it be odd if we were walking around?
I think that if I was with you, no one would find it odd. Because I'm
Okay.
showing you newcomers around our beautiful city. Well, beautiful city.
It's a beautiful city.
Yeah,
Also-
full of. Yes. Yes, it is.
You seem to know.
Insight check.
Or I can
17.
You can make either a persuasion or deception check, depending on what you were trying to.
Oh.
Straight to jail.
Straight
Straight
in.
to
I mean,
jail.
fair
Oh,
enough.
no, no,
Fair
no,
enough.
no.
That was
Fair
a
enough.
3.
That's sad. Oh. Okay.
Yeah, you don't have to say which, but just tell us the result.
But you did fail it.
Yeah.
But you did
Persuade. Oh, I don't feel still get the 9, I guess.
A lot of 9s tonight.
There's not a sense
We can't.
of distrust.
We can't.
But, say, what was your roll again?
It was insight, and it was a 17.
17.
Like, what is she not wanting to talk about?
You do get the sense that there is something left unsaid in the way of a dissatisfaction.
Okay. Yeah, then if it wouldn't seem odd for us to go to the library, I guess we could go and get a tour and see if we find this red boot person.
Before we snoop this library, you seem to know a lot of individuals. Is there any individuals that you know of who wear red boots or
That's a pretty bold look.
It is.
mayhaps has a tendency for bold and vibrant flair upon their dress? I mean, in the bounty hunting
I can't
world,
even
that's a
afford
pretty
boots.
notable
So.
My
thing.
feet are disgusting.
If you want to make a history check.
Yes, please.
Smell like
18.
18. So you don't know one individual that is known for wearing these red boots, but there is a, I don't know if you'd call it a squadron, but there is a group of automaton that are mostly under the control of the Artificers Guild, and they are outfitted with a signature, like, shining set of red boots. But that is about all that you can muster in terms of what red boots would signify.
Okay. I don't know this individual directly, but I have seen those red boots on others. They're part of a guild. And, I don't know, we don't see them that often around here, so it's odd that one individual by themselves would be noticed in the city.
Do they
You
have?
said-
Sorry. Just thinking out loud.
What's your thought?
Do they have like a place where they congregate? If it's a guild, they have to be officially registered with the city, so they might have a headquarters of
How do
some
you know
sort.
anything about guilds?
And also, what's this guild's purpose?
Fire lord.
All great questions. Do I know what?
These are all great
Do I
questions.
know?
We're a politician.
I
I'm
mean-
glad you asked.
Fair enough.
There
I'm
are
a noble.
individuals with red boots
There
in
are
the
people.
city.
Welcome to
They
my first night of
exist.
playing when someone was quizzing the crap out of me.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yes, I do know what this guild is.
you do.
Good.
Love playing a political figure in a game I know
Yeah,
nothing
this is
about.
So wonderful. Yeah. Well, actually, there's a reason I don't know everything. Like, actually know everything. It's part of why Dante cannot know. Why I have to keep up appearances and,
What do you mean?
can I trust you?
Are you asking me that question?
I am.
Oh God. Yes.
Can I? Do I trust him?
Make an
trust him?
insight check.
Okay.
It's a
Yeah.
9.
Whoa.
Team.
I'll say for this, Marcus, it's
You don't get
Why
to
even
roll.
roll?
this is just add your charisma modifier.
My what?
Just your charisma modifier.
Oh.
So it's not a persuasion or deception, but just for a general sense of trustworthiness.
I'm gonna shift the eyes.
5.
Oh.
So what you were looking at is the wandering eyes and disfocused visage of a heavily scarred individual. Sorry, what did you roll again?
15.
15.
Admitted to drinking a lot.
There definitely seems to be a bit of flightiness to him, but you do not get the sense that he means you harm.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
I
Well,
think about this time, I'd like to check my ale at the door and start to meander into the tavern.
okay. Yeah.
Check your ale at the door.
Coat check, please. Take this.
Yeah,
Please take care of this.
Whichever employee's nearby to the door. Were you?
let's see.
Do y'all have a house safe?
Who watched this?
Oh yes, of course. I'll keep it here for you. The
Next to the forces.
tavern keeper,
Just a
Andrew, she just kind of takes the keg and she sets it down behind the counter.
I know where it's at too.
Oh yeah, of course. It should be here in the morning.
Great. What's your name?
Oh, Andrew.
Andrew.
And yours?
Morodark.
Morodark. Wonderful. Well, enjoy your stay.
No.
Hopefully it's comfy.
He
If
doesn't
you
know what he's doing.
need anything to eat, you all just let me know. Fix you up some mutton.
Food
and,
sounds good. I could use some of that.
and if you need anything to drink, also, I know you have quite a bit yourself, but we do have some.
I just thought it'd
fine
be
meat.
rude to come in and bring my own beer. Unless you guys will serve me my own beer.
Sure, we can do that.
Does it cost me anything?
Well, we'll have to tap your cake, so if you don't mind, we can just sort of dunk it out the way that you've been going about it.
I like that. Let's do that.
Fair enough. Would you like some now, or?
I already had someone try to tap my keg, and I was not interested.
Oh God!
I do not want that.
What even is D&D anymore?
We've
I think I've heard as much as I want to hear about that. So
we've bastardized this game.
Us too. Like in game. Us too.
well, here's your keys, and hopefully you enjoy your stay.
Thank you. So we all go up there
He looks
Together
sufficiently
and drag him. I feel like we're gonna need to
Morodark.
drag him.
Morodark, what happened?
It's pretty obvious.
I guess
Are you okay?
Go
What's
drink.
going on? Why
Guess
are you
we'll finish our
drunk?
conversation upstairs.
Yes.
It
yes,
was
yes.
time.
The real question is, why am I not drunk?
Why are you not drunk?
I don't know.
Dummy. You could have been drunk this whole time. What have you been doing?
Yeah.
Talking? Idiot.
I feel so stupid.
Let's ascend.
Okay.
I thought we were gonna
We're
go
gonna
check
do
out this
what?
library.
Okay, are we?
I don't
No, just ignore it.
Okay,
Come
so
with us.
Oh, okay.
Come on.
Alright.
Yeah, just follow us. Don't worry about it.
are we going upstairs or are we going to the library?
We're going upstairs first to finish our conversation.
Okay, that
'Cause
sounds
we
good.
didn't finish it.
As you all head up, I'll say, probably for you with your passive perception, you do notice these two individuals quickly make an exit from the tavern. And that's it.
Not everything is suspicious.
You already chastised me for trying to investigate them,
suspicious.
and
Don't
my
be
pride is a little
suspicious.
hurt.
Would you like some stealthing lessons?
WWPD.
What?
WWPD.
what would Poppy do?
What would Poppy do?
Okay. I'm Poppy.
Remember, you're not lizard.
Poppy doppy.
Okay, Listen, I'm gonna do an internal roll for this one.
Poppy is a free elf.
Now I have
So
to.
sorry.
She's been giving a name tag. She's free.
You know what? For that, I would like to follow them. I want to try to be sneaky and follow them just for like a few minutes. I'm not
I see
going
her?
all the way.
Do I see her? Do I see her sneak off?
What's your passive perception?
I wanna see too.
What's your passive perception?
Passive?
Oh God,
Yeah. And go ahead and roll this.
we're gonna lose so many followers for this.
11.
You tell us. Are you
Um,
leaving or are you staying?
Passive perception's 12, and then stealth is 7.
What's your passive?
11.
And Poppy, was your stealth check?
Oh, I didn't just. Oh, damn.
You are trying to follow
Listen.
them stealthily?
Yeah.
Or
Good
just...
luck.
Or just what?
Following them or following all of us?
What if you just didn't?
You're following the two individuals that left quickly?
Yeah, I wanted to like slowly, like I'm just walking. Once they leave, keeping like 20, 30 feet behind and just trying to, yeah. I'm not trying to be noticed.
Got it.
I just want to see what might be going on. 9 for a
Nine.
stealth check at disadvantage.
Yeah, so everybody notices Poppy.
Awesome. Awesome.
As you all are heading up the stairs,
Just-
she sees these two begin to
Sleep.
sneak out, and she then like hurriedly like starts to tiptoe down the stairs, misses a step and slips a bit.
Hey, this is bad. Hey, look, she's doing what I do, and she sucks at it.
But,
fine.
Poppy, you head out the door, and as you do,
Like, how far do I get? I'm not totally committed to this.
you
I was like, I'll follow them for a minute or two.
you open the
Clank,
door,
clank,
and as you do, you look out, and then you immediately see the two of them, kind of in the opening of the alleyway to the left of the building, and they look back at you, make
Eye
eye
contact?
and then
Shut the
immediately dart down the alley. You shut the
Okay,
door, head
great.
back inside.
Yep.
What?
I immediately turn around. Nope.
Learn
No.
your
While
lesson,
her
did
back
you?
is
Yep.
turned, watching all of this happen, can I just retreat into the darkness and just wait for her to walk by?
Sure. Make a stealth check, or if you're in a shadow, you disappear without need for a stealth check. So
Just hide in the
I open the door, make eye contact with them, see them run, immediately close the door to the tavern, go back inside, and start heading up. This was a very not.
Embarrassing.
It was more about being upset that Marcus had said something, and then immediately proving that Marcus was right, and being resolved. All right, I'm not good at that.
all right.
I can admit when I'm wrong. I'm gonna turn right back up those stairs.
You head back up the stairs, following with.
I assume I
Marcus.
see all of you still at the stairs, just like.
Hey, Pops.
except for him.
So you
Hey,
see most
I
of
just
them.
wanted to look outside real quick.
Yeah.
Oh.
I know
Let's
what
go
you were
upstairs.
doing.
Yep.
That's my move.
Let's not talk about it.
My style.
It's all good.
Wait. Someone was supposed to give me beer. I can't go up yet.
We'll get you
Uh,
beer. Don't worry about it.
No, you won't.
They'll bring it up or something.
Yeah.
I'm not
You're right.
stupid.
I won't.
I know you won't.
Oh my god, please.
Can I yell down to Andre,
We're
and
still in
tell
the
her
middle
to
of this.
bring
Like,
his
Right
ale
by the stairs.
to the
Halfway
room.
up the staircase.
Oh, yes, of course.
Thank you.
Do you need anything else?
Can
Mutton.
we have a
Mm,
round
mutton.
of mutton for all of us, as well as a round of beer
Mutton.
for all? I will take your finest red.
Oh,
Please.
of course. Yes, ma'am. I'll
Red
have
what?
that ready for you in a jiffy.
You're getting beer.
As
It's okay.
as Poppy walks past.
Would all of you like the from your beer, sir?
Yep.
Got it.
Sure.
All right. Wonderful. I'll bring that up in a few.
And put it on my tab as well.
Oh.
Thank you.
That's
Okay,
my
I
beer.
don't want the barrel. I want
The
I
button.
want the bottle. Change my mind.
Mutton, the dinner.
Okay.
So yeah, as soon as she had said it's on my tab, I instantly was like, I want a whole bottle of wine.
Okay.
Marcus is
So-
getting wine drunk. Oh, sorry. Azariah was gonna do something.
Yeah.
Yeah, you all. Well, Poppy, you noticed first that Azariah is missing at this point as you all head upstairs. And you look around and don't see him anywhere. He
Okay.
is vanished.
Damn it! Why is it? I want to freaking vanish. Like you just keep stomping up the steps very loudly in my
Clang,
armor.
clang, clang.
I want to vanish.
As she passes me, I just want to pop out right behind her and be like, "You really should work on
Damn it! Listen, you know what? This armor is heavy and loud, but if I don't have this armor on, I am very stealthy, and I'll prove it to you guys one day. But not today. A different day.
Okay.
Insight check.
Yo,
Just kidding. We can move on. 20 minutes.
No,
roll.
Guys, can we go upstairs, please?
let's continue to stand on the stairs.
you head upstairs into the room. And it is very well decorated and adorned with beautiful drapes covering the windows that are purple and inlaid with a nice like silver filigree. There is a wonderfully crafted furniture set, a nightstand next to each bed. Each bed is, you can tell someone took great pains to make each of these pieces match and look very, very beautiful in this setting. The bed, the wardrobe that is set in the room, as well as all of the nightstands, have matching patterns. And as you go to take a load off on the beds, this is likely the most comfortable sleep that most of you have ever had. The most comfortable bed that most of you have ever had, besides Einsora. And I would say that, yeah, as you begin to wind down for the evening.
Well, isn't it still
Oh, sorry.
like
yes.
pretty early in the
It is
day?
Really,
Actually, like
Instant
It's okay,
DM.
we made
Instant
it feel
DM.
that
You
way.
made it into the room. Great.
Yeah.
Put you to bed.
Go to bed.
Yeah.
Oh,
Go
it
to
did
sleep.
take us a while to get up the stairs.
Took
Yeah.
40 minutes to get from downstairs into this room.
this
We're on
is
the
a
stairs for
really
3 hours.
nice room.
It is. I'm
Captain
actually
Alara recommended this place.
Not gonna be sure if I can sleep on that. It's way too comfortable.
Well, you can always sleep on the
I'd be
floor.
afraid I wouldn't wake up again. I mean,
Do you want to talk?
no,
Okay.
I'm good.
Okay.
Do you want a drink?
I do.
Well, before our dinner gets here, there's a few things I need to tell you. If I'm going to continue this mission with you, this adventure with trying to find out why all of our taverns are being, well, we don't know all yet, so I guess
I mean, right now it's
What?
just one.
it's just one, I guess. But I'm so scared because this is my town, this is my people, and I guess I need to be honest and tell you the truth.
Were you lying?
I was never lying, but I need to tell you a little bit more about my history.
Okay.
We're listening.
Sure. I guess.
I may come across as a noble, and I know a lot of people, obviously.
Yeah, I thought you were like the queen or something.
No. I am actually a half-elf. My mother is human. But no one, aside from the four of you. Well, there's a few other people who know, but no one else outside of this room.
Why would that be so bad?
Let's just say Dante, being who he is, if he finds that out, it'll ruin my family's name. It'll ruin our standing here in the city.
So your mother is a high elf?
No, my mother was a human.
Does he have something against humans or high elves or half breeds?
Are noble families only supposed to be?
My family, it's frowned upon. So my father hid me away. This is why I have trouble with some of the history, because I only learned as much as I could, as much as I was allowed to, until my stepmother died. But
So everyone thought that you were her child?
they did.
Hmm.
They did.
And your stepmom is.
Dead.
Yeah, she just said.
I just met
Yeah.
an elf.
Yep.
But
But she's dead
okay.
also.
Cool.
Yes. So, if I can I trust you all to keep my secret?
Of course. We have no reason to say anything.
I'm gonna be frank.
Be more
Although
dark.
I'm more
What if you
dark,
didn't?
sometimes I say things and I don't mean to say them, and I don't know how to make it stop. So I'm going to do
You
my
stop
best
drinking.
to not talk when you are around people.
Oh.
Okay, we have one option here. The option is we could get him so blackout drunk that he doesn't even remember this conversation, or
Wrong. I already remember it. I'm here.
We're not far off. 3 more ales will do it.
So with that information, are you ready to go to the library, or should we go ahead and wait for Dante's word?
I think.
Why
it'd
am
be
I
a
going
good
back
idea
to the
figure
library?
out.
Oh,
So
you weren't here. Azariah let us know that he saw someone with red boots, and they're in the library. And we had also heard or seen something about someone fleeing the tavern in red boots. And so it seems like there might be another suspected person involved hiding out at the library. So we thought we would go and investigate and try to find them.
And Zora was telling us that these boots aren't really a symbol for any one person, but of a guild. And I would like to know more about this purpose of this guild.
Yeah, what's the guild?
What's their role here? What is it that they do?
And while Dante doesn't know anything about us, we might be able to find a little bit more information.
Well, he
before
definitely knows what Az and I look like.
Exactly.
And me.
It's true.
Exactly.
So I guess it's you and I.
But he doesn't know anything about us. He has just
Correct.
seen us, no names, doesn't know anything.
Perhaps it
Were
would
you
be.
guys followed? Did you check to see if anyone followed you when you left?
Well, we were definitely stealthing and being sneaky on our way back. But no, I was not.
Doubt anybody caught our trail.
Okay.
But I wasn't actively looking to
Yeah, if
see if we
anything,
were
they're
being
gonna catch our
followed.
trail. Those boots you got on.
You know what? Fine. If I take off this armor,
No. No reason for that.
do you want me to be
If we
safe or do you want me to be
act
sneaky?
suspicious, we'll
You could
be
just-
suspicious.
I
But,
don't know, not be in the front lines of combat.
I don't think we've got a problem with that.
I meant her.
Wait, don't fire those arrows yet. Let me put my armor on first.
Is this why you shot him in the butt? In our dream?
It was actually the shoulder, but
Oh.
the butt is more of a comical story. No, that's not why.
I think that's funny.
I just
So,
Shoot me in mine own haunches.
if you're
being shot in the ass is comical. Yes.
You might be in for a shocking surprise.
As shot you in the ass.
Okay.
Okay,
So
so
if you're
library?
going to go to the meeting with these guys, perhaps it's better if we go by ourselves in case we encounter Dante.
So you and I go to the library now, and they go to the meeting, to the dinner later.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then hopefully nobody finds
If you
out
would,
we're together.
are we
and
gonna
have
be
a little bit of
sneaky?
a surprise.
Are we being
Why wouldn't
sneaky in the library? Well, wait. She was supposed to come with us to like guide us around, so we didn't seem.
Yeah, but if we're seen together, and then
Well, I think she's seen with a
might
lot of
be
people.
1 and 1 equals 2. That's true.
And they haven't gotten word yet if Dante's going to let them or invite them.
Okay.
So I can go.
What do you think?
I can go either way.
I think we should bring her.
Okay.
It's about this time that you all begin to get a whiff of a very sweet smell coming up through the room, and you hear a knock at the door. Hello, have your meal and drinks ready?
I'll go open the door.
Okay.
I open the door.
Check for traps.
Did you check for traps?
I did not. I just think that it's the woman bringing us our food, so I will go and open the door so she can come in.
Yeah. You open the door, and indeed it is Andrea standing there, and she has a couple of trays.
She stabs me.
And yeah, she has brung your food up and ready for you all to consume.
I'm just gonna take it on the road. Head
toward the library, I guess. Right?
You want to take a bottle of wine and some mutton
Yeah.
and walk to the library?
Yeah.
Hand in hand.
What a vibe.
No, I mean, the bottle's turned up. I mean, come on. Let's be honest here.
I'll take my mutton and my ale, and I'll leave Az to himself, and I'll just go sit down in the tavern.
All right.
Oh.
Okay. I guess I'm also gonna go with Marcus, and
Okay.
I assume I'm Sora, and start making our way.
Grab mine.
It is pretty good.
Yeah.
So we're just walking. And
Yeah, I mean,
I feel like I would. This is not.
This
quite,
might be a new experience for you to eat on the run, but
Okay.
And
We don't like to
it's
sit around
delicious.
too long.
It's
It's yeah.
a mix of vegetables and finely chopped lamb in a bowl, and he serves it piping hot and it's well seasoned, delicious.
I'm just ha-sha-shaing through the whole.
You're what?
That's literally such a good. Is that an onomatopoeia?
Yeah.
Gosh.
It's hot.
Wash it down with some room temperature wine.
Room temperature dry wine.
Yeah.
God, that sounds awful.
Yeah. It is a finely aged bitter red.
I will.
Okay.
I will go sit down with Morodark.
Okay. Are you going to join him?
You take a hint, buddy.
Oh, I took the hint. I just felt like we needed to talk about what happened in this dream state that you seem to be relatively irritated about now.
You killed me in my own dream.
I did, but you're fine. It was a dream. It was an accident.
Why don't I feel fine?
Shit happens.
I don't get it.
You don't feel fine because you just drank half a friggin' barrel of ale.
I didn't feel fine before I drank the ale, and I feel a lot better now.
Well, look at it this way. I also saved you.
Care to elaborate?
Well, you were drowning in the sea.
In real life.
In the real world.
Guess you did do that.
And I dove in. And despite finding out how incredibly heavy you are, I didn't just let go and resurface. Yeah, you be thick.
D&D
I'm
is
just
always
bummed.
therapy.
I thought
Need therapy.
I was the hero in that dream, and now I was dead, and you did it.
Actually, I hurt you quite a bit. But I definitely wasn't the hero of that dream, if that makes you feel any better.
I don't know. I don't know what to feel anymore. I guess it doesn't matter. It was a dream, and you did do a good thing. I've never thought this much about my feelings before.
And I also hoped you'd get money.
When?
Well, if it weren't for me, you wouldn't have collected on a bounty.
I suddenly feel a lot better now.
Make a Constitution saving throw.
The comedic timing. Good night,
Blacks out.
folks.
But so as you share this conversation and you see Morodark start to ponder emotions,
Oh my gosh, it's not
beyond
even
what
from
you
thinking.
think he has considered before, he looks up and then pukes on the table in front of you. You don't go unconscious, but you are considered poison until your next long rest.
What did you think the consequences of
confirm-
alcohol were?
I can confirm this is the exact face that Jimmy makes in real life when he's too drunk.
As long as there's no wrenches involved.
Is
That's
there
not how I remember it.
any damage that I take out of the gate here? No?
No,
Alright.
no damage.
Okay.
Is he still conscious?
He is still conscious. Just kind of like leaning over the table, a bit of ichor dripping.
Okay, bud. I think you need to go sleep that one off, and we can talk more about this later.
Okay.
So
Sounds
Or you
good.
can sleep it off right here. That's fine too.
I think I need a mop and a bucket.
Andrew comes
Innkeep.
over.
Maybe a bucket.
Oh my, I'm sorry. Do you need help up to your room?
It was something in the mutton.
Okay. I'll throw it out and make a new batch. Sorry, I really apologize about that.
Poor lady.
Yeah, I won't charge you all for it. It's I apologize. Yeah, if you could help him up to the room, I can get this all cleaned up.
I will help him up to the room.
Okay.
Fantastic. Thank you.
I can hear you. I hear everything.
I'd roll a stealth check and whisper to them.
I'll say you don't need to roll. He is in a state that would not afford him such perceptiveness.
Okay.
The two of you make your way up to the room. You help Morodark onto his bed. The three of you head toward the library and then eventually make your way to the door. And you see that the building itself is in pristine condition. The marble staircase leading up to the door, clean, and the door does appear to be open.
I'm assuming that we would kind of, from our conversation with Azariah, know which of these doors
Yeah.
was.
Oh, that the red boots went into. Well, we
Yeah.
didn't ask. We didn't ask.
Great. So now we don't know where.
We're just at the door.
He said that he noticed it when they were leaving Dante's office. Do you know where Dante's office is?
I do.
I guess let's head that way.
Sure.
All right.
The one thing I do
good.
know.
It's a good assumption.
Yep, it's the one thing I do
Yep.
know. Yeah, it's well known throughout the.
Oh, you just made a call right there? Okay. I was like, what's happening?
DM's like,
Yep.
damn it.
Yeah, I'll say you would probably have had.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. But yeah, you all head inside, and then you immediately go upstairs to where you would know Dante Purnell's office is.
So if he saw the red boots as he was leaving the office.
Be somewhere on one of these sides of the hall.
Great.
Can
How many doors are there?
we should look around and see?
Yeah. Can we, yeah. Can
Oh
we-
my god, this is prime D&D right
How
now.
many doors are there in this hallway on the way to this office?
Yeah.
There are 5 on each side.
Oh, good.
Okay. There's 3 of us.
I just want to perceive the door directly adjacent to the office.
You want to perceive it?
I want to perceive it.
It's there. There you go. You've perceived it. It's a door.
There it is.
I just want to investigate around, see if there's any kind of traces or anything, and then also test the doorknob silently to see if it's unlocked.
You just
Sure. Go ahead and make a sleight of hand check.
Just slugging it out of a bottle.
Oh yeah, the bottle's still going.
Yeah, go ahead and make a sleight of hand check.
That's a huge wolf, dude.
No, you don't know what my sleight of hand is.
It's not mine. I got fingies.
You sure about that?
Yeah, I
sure
think he's
about
holding
that?
the bucket right now.
Are you sure about that?
about that?
We only have 1 minute left.
18.
18. So, as you go to turn the door, it is quiet, and you all don't hear anything. And Marcus, you turn the knob, and as you begin to push the door open, it creaks slightly. And after that, the door is ripped open, and you see suddenly a cloaked figure. You all see red boots, and that's
I
where we're
punch
gonna
him in
end
the
tonight's
face.
session.
No!
Okay. What do you want me to do? Somebody rips the door open. Immediate reaction.
Is that a lefty?
Yeah.
He's holding
Well,
the
then-
bottle in the right hand.
Yeah, I got the doorknob
Wait,
in the right
you
hand.
have a doorknob in your right hand, a bottle of wine in the left, and you drop the wine to
No,
left
I
hook
don't
someone
drop the wine. I just punch.
with the wine in your hand?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, well,
Okay, see you next time, I guess.
Remember,
that's,
folks.
that's where we leave off.
We'll see.
Patreon
We'll see
with
if my
benefits.
wine gives me a